Sorry for the delay. Oh, hell yeah. Sorry, let me fix things. I got swamped right before I was going live. You know me. What's up, Tom? Hello. Listening to some Peggy Gao. You know. Just having a good time. How y'all doing? This is the second stream of the day. Good God.
Thanks for all the great time.
What day is it? Where am I? My brain. That's Peggy Gao. It makes you forget. What it makes you forget, I don't know. I could take a shot in the dark, though. How's everybody doing? It's a brand new week. It's a brand new boy. It's a brand new stream. The undisputed, untethered, unfettered, unbelievable king of late night, William Neff. Round of applause. Now that's pod racing. And this is my broadcast. And you could choose to be anywhere on the internet right now, but you choose to go to my tiny, cute, calm corner of the web. Thank you so much. And a hearty, hey now. Hey now. Hey now. All right. Holy shit. I'm getting 1,000 text messages.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Back and sexier than ever, baby. Neff whammy, Neff whammy, Neff.
Okay. I promise you, I'm ready to stream. I promise you. I think. Filthy Drongo, thank you so much. If we don't get Hey Now merch one day, we will riot. Oh, hell yeah.
That's very cool.
Wolf isn't the king of late night. Hey Now. Did Minx hit you with the wheelbarrow? She did. The wheelbarrow hopped up and hit my leg pretty good. And clipped me. Chills. And it felt pretty poopy. I didn't want to react too much because people freak out. You get hurt a lot when you film shit. You know, you take little bumps and bruises all the time. It's nothing. It's all part of the process, right? And if I let on that I had been injured at all, people would be like, Minx! Come on. I'm doing dumb stunts all the time. It happens. You know? Yep. So, it is what it is. Bro, I swear, I just got so many text messages right before. Coachella is a nightmare. Every time I decide to go to Coachella, it's a mistake. Because I'm going to be honest, I'm going to keep it real. It's too much planning. I can't do that much planning. I cannot do that much planning. I start to freak out because plans change and like everyone is like, I don't know. It's too much. Hey, are we going to this party? Hey, where are we staying? What about this place? Let's get some tickets. What about these tickets? Tickets are gone. We need tickets. This person needs tickets. Where's this person staying? Too much. Too fucking much. I'm over it. I'm fucking burnt out. Is Coachella fun? The last time I went, it was fun, but I don't know.
5 months with the most entertaining man on the planet.
Let's go.
Best working entertainer around the second coming of Chris Farley.
Ah, man, that's far too generous a comparison, but I'll take it. Thank you. You should go fanboy. Thank you. Don't do any planning. That is a recipe for disaster at Coachella. That's how you end up doing nothing and hating your life. It's like one of the times you actually have to prep, or else you will get that swift penis slap. That swift wood slap. Okay. Speaking of slapping, this video makes me laugh for a number of reasons. The main one being Xavier Woods' laugh. I messaged Xavier and I was like, bro, your laugh in this makes me die. Crack up. Watch this.
Wow.
You want some, Kevin? You want a cherry?
Gina's really got a nice...
yeah, I would
Yeah?
love that. Thank you.
Okay, now Will is-
Okay, oh no. Oh no. What just happened?
She knows exactly.
Do you hear that laugh? Dude, Xavier is dying.
She knows exactly.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, Kevin.
I love that.
Some, Kevin? You want a cherry?
Gina's really got
Oh
a nice...
yeah, I would
Yeah?
love that.
Slap.
Okay, now Will is-
Okay, oh no. Oh no.
Guys, I was just trying to do some Cold Stone Creamery.
She knows exactly.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, Kevin.
Oh, wow.
Guys, I was just trying to do some Cold Stone Creamery.
Kevin, you want
Okay? I was trying to Cold Stone it up. You know? They told me to make a sundae. I'm like, hey,
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
let me Cold Stone it up. Let me slap that banana. Zaturo, thank you for the prime. Sometimes you just gotta slap your banana up. His laugh reminds me of sodas. Dude, now that you say it. Sip or no sip tournament when? Jeez. Jeez. Nikki Bagels 256. Thank you for the prime. Sip or no sip, the game that's sweeping the nation. So your laugh? Yep. Ice cream machine is working all night. That's right. Billy Neff. I watched ZDTV turn into Tech TV, which then turned into G4 TV, and then that died. And now it's amazing that you're part of it, bringing back. Yeah. You know, I used to watch G4 TV when I was a kid, and I feel responsible for being like a certain level of entertaining as a part of that. And I always feel like I'm failing. But, you know, I do some funny stuff. I'm not totally chalked. You know? There are some bits that I'm doing that are pretty funny. You are delivering? Thank you. Did you ever see KP on Ninja Warrior? I didn't. I gotta watch that. I've watched a lot of the old KP clips. We watched a lot of them at one point. It was so funny. Watching old KP and Kasim clips is hilarious, especially if you watch them with the people in question, because they get so nervous and embarrassed at their old stuff, which I get. I'm vibing, chat. You're more funny than most people in general. I'll take that. That's a passing compliment. You are great on G4, and I completely agree with your take on wallet phone cases. Let's go, dude. We are many. We are legion. The walleters. Drunk Sage, thank you so much. The 4 months.
Oh yeah, wow. That's
Brad.
20
Brad.
minutes and counting.
Yo, Brad, you got that 29-month badge. That's a rare badge right there. G4 TV needs more sexual anarchy. Dude, I'm trying to get naked and start the revolution. I'm doing my very fucking best. Will is live? What's this clip?
What is that balcony? What happened there? Yo, Rich, get this on camera.
Looks like a Will Neff starting soon screen.
My aesthetic!
Looks like a Will Neff starting soon screen.
Dude, okay. I can't even get mad at that. Rich just has me dead to rights on that one. Just dead to fucking rights on that one, dude. Man knows my aesthetic. Man's knows the aesthetic. Man's. Dude, I'm so freak jorkin tired from earlier today. I was hungover and I woke up early to do Schooled. And I just got killed. This was probably the smartest cast ever. And I was so hungover. Also, I'm dumb, which doesn't help. I wasn't out first, though. How was the pasta? So fire. You should have let me cheat for you. I don't want to cheat. Cheating is lame. I'm pretty proud that I didn't cheat at all. Not even a little bit. Fissures? Listen, fissures was not a bad answer. Even though there are anal fissures that I saw afterward.
Oh yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Miss toe rings.
Oh, dude. The toe rings? PYZ _ 1K. Thank you for the prime. I thought of fissures at first, too. Dude, it's so hard to think when you're in that situation. When you have like a minute and the questions are worded the way they are. Fault. Should have been so obvious. Drop the ball. What are you guys all up to? What are you guys doing this week? What's up, Clean 5?
That's very cool.
Fissure's a Pokemon move. Fault isn't. I'm with you. Let's go. That's fair. You mean the diner scene? That's true. Yeah. My arms are fucked, so it's all lower body for me. Together we can make a functioning human. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Stack on each other like a little kid's going into a movie theater. Did you finish Blood vs. Water? No, Blood vs. Water finished me. Well, are you and Myth going to Coachella? I think so. As of now, I'm planning to go. People underestimate the show, but I hope you had fun. On Schooled? Yeah, I had a good time. What up, King? Chillin'. You know me, just saying hi to stream. Getting it started. Settling into a groove. Finding myself. I'll donate $1,000 for more Sneak Mage content. All right, I'll play Sneak Mage at the end of the stream. You don't have to give $1,000. People really like my Elden Ring stuff, huh? Interesting. Did you see the Nicolas Cage AMA? I did not. You did great today. Thank you. Brother, your love for Chris Farley is amazing. Farley was such a legend. I looked up to that man growing up, just wanting to make my friends laugh, put a smile on their face, and that's all Chris did on SNL and in movies. Your impressions were on point, too. Thank you so much. You going back to RP tomorrow? I think so. So I think the video in question there that they're talking about is my Chris Farley video I did. I don't know if we watched it last time, but we can watch it again. Hold on. Let me pull that shit up. Here you go. Hey Jamie, pull that up.
Hi, I'm Will Neff. You might know me from G4 TV, but you probably don't. Today I'm here to talk to you because I love Chris Farley so much I named my dog after him. This is 2 Minute Fame. Many consider Farley to be the funniest man ever. His first break came at Second City in Chicago, where he developed a now famous motivational speaker.
And you'll have plenty of time for doobie rolling when you're living in a van down by the river.
Despite screaming about never amounting to jack squat 8 shows a week, Farley was quickly hired by SNL, rocketing to national fame after a Chicken Dinner sketch with Patrick Swayze. While the scene used Farley's weight for laughs, his talent elevated the premise far past a fat joke. A line Farley would struggle with throughout his career. That and drugs, unfortunately. Regardless, Chris was in more classic sketches than I could explain in a 90-minute video.
Lay off, man, I'm starving.
Farley!
You no good son of a bitch! You lied to me!
You remember at the top of the show when you would say that thing that you would say to go around the... Would you do it?
We would go around the net. Yeah.
Yes! It's awesome!
Eventually, Farley would work his way into the movies with a breakout cameo in Billy Madison.
I'll turn this bus around and end your precious field trip.
This all eventually led to his 2 biggest films that even if you haven't seen, you've definitely heard them quoted.
The bees! They're everywhere and they're sting crazies! Fat guy in a little coat. Fat guy in a little coat. That's one small step for man. One giant. I have a dream.
Farley starred in just 4 films before his passing at 33, but he left a huge mark in his tragically short career. Bob Odenkirk once said,
"Everybody who saw him perform got a little piece of his soul."
Seriously though, if you've never seen a
Oh, dude, that makes me want to watch more Better Call Saul.
There's something so amazing about this man's willingness to put your joy...
Chuck steak with a 10! Oh, shit!
I say this sincerely. He really is the funniest ever. He's the great Chris Farley.
All right, guys, I'm feeling good about that. Good work, everybody. Real sharp, real sharp. Ooh, book on bird.
Dude, so they made this table out of a cardboard box and apple crates, as you can see, and it was supposed to collapse like easily. And you can see I hit this thing going 90, and it doesn't collapse at all. I just bounce. That shit hurted.
Welcome to Attack of the Show.
Attack is back.
The densest cardboard of all time. Feels bad. You know, it was very flattering though, because the editor, when he was cutting that, they were supposed to intersplice my clips with Farley's clips. Like, you know, one time mine, one time Farley, one time mine. But he said that I hit the... Oh, yeah, go for it.
I don't take no shit from anyone.
Have you ever watched the movie Mirror from 1975?
Don't think so.
Blown away by it. It's on Criterion. Sorry if this sent twice. Love the stream, man.
Oh, no, I got to check that out. Mirror. No, I've never seen it. I got to watch it. But the editor said that I hit the timings all so close to the original Farley-isms that he was like, oh, dude, we can just overlay these and see how it goes. And it turned out.
I don't take no shit from anyone.
Yes?
Finished shooting a short film this weekend. Let's go.
Oh, let's go, dude. Tell me you have seen Everything Everywhere All at Once. Haven't seen it yet. Plan to see it. I'm just a little behind. What with everything? My big... caught that bug. Netflix just dropped a new season of Better Call Saul. Dude, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Yo, Will. Yo! Just kind of waking up a little bit, too. I was hungover, and I fucking worked out, and I'm tired. Yeah, I hear Everything Everywhere All at Once is poggers. It's very good. Better Call Saul season 6 is out April 18th. I'm ready. What's up, Garrett? How you doing, baby? It's so good. You watching Winning Time at all? I haven't yet, dude. There's so much. What I just got caught up on last night is Severance and From. Those are the two that I'm watching right now. And Severance was fucking good. Severance was very good. The finale was insane too. I liked it a lot. I liked it quite a bit. Can't recommend enough. Have you been watching Atlanta season 3? Nope. I just told you the two shows I was watching, From and Severance. They're the only ones I've had time for recently. And now that they're both done, I will start new series. Probably Better Call Saul, refresher. And I don't know. I gotta Winning Time I might start. What is Severance on? Apple TV. How was From? From was actually really good. From makes me really worried, though. I'm hesitant to recommend it because it's by the people that did Lost, and it's got a lot of the same, like, Lost-isms, where it's like, oh, it's a mystery, and to answer the mystery, we're going to create more mysteries. And you're kind of like, I don't know if any of this shit's ever going to get answered, or if they have any answers that will be satisfying. And I hate shit like that. But the first season was pretty good. The official Saul Twitter account made a big guest star announcement. Oh, let me see. No. How? I guess the last season is going to connect with the beginning of Breaking Bad, right? It's got to. Yo, that would be fucking fire.com/big dicks out all the time if Jesse showed up in Better Call Saul, the present timeline. That would be very pug. Hang on one sec. Dude, Coachella, too stressful. Wasn't a fan of El Camino. It was okay. Point Shop soon? Yes. I'm working on it. Guys, I'm trying to get fucking Fear and Malding back up, guys. Trying to get Fear and Malding back up. I got too much to do. I need an assistant. The Batman is coming to HBO Max the 18th. Yeah. I'm a huge Batman fan, and I can say confidently, for Batman fans, it was great. For everybody else, it'll be okay. It's okay. For Batman fans, though, it was wonderful. I was very happy as a Batman fan, but I don't know if other people would get the same kind of kick out of it. Go to the Electric Forest Music Festival whenever you get the chance. You won't regret it. Okay, fair. How do you have like 4 jobs and no assistant? I don't know. At 7K subs, we will watch a whole season in one sitting, he said. That's true, but we're going to watch it on Prime, which will alienate a lot of people, but at the same time, I think a lot of people just want Survivor back in general.
That's for cool.
34 months strong man.
I'm a Batman fan, but the movie was straight mid. Yeah, I enjoyed it because I'm a Batman fan. Electric Forest is horrible. Wow, what a dissenting opinion. Wait, you'll be able to watch Survivor on Amazon Prime watch parties? That's sick. Let's go. Yeah, we can do that. But as I said, it's going to alienate a lot of people. You'd be shocked how many people don't actually have Amazon Prime. And there's 6 forests in a row. That's a lot of forests. Being in Canada, I am alien. There you go. Also region locks. That's true. Did the DMCA turn out fraudulent? I'm not going to lie. I know there was an Amazon employee in here earlier, or a Twitch employer in here earlier, but I'm going to say something. So I found out that basically Poyos TV got a DMCA strike that was fraudulent from a fake Viacom account at the exact same time that I got mine. Almost exact same time, right? So I reached out to Twitch and I was like, hey, guys, can you check this out? Because, you know, another creator got something from the same account or a very similar account. I haven't verified that it's the same account yet. At almost the same time. And I was like, can you just verify this claim? And it was revealed to me that Twitch has no internal like verification process for the copyright claims, which to me, I'm going to keep it a buck. I don't scrutinize a lot of what Twitch does. I think they do a really good job. But to me, if you're going to take so much of the money that your top creators earn, so much, and you don't have a verification process for DMCA strikes, which, you know, can jeopardize a lot of people's livelihoods, and you just have no process for this. It's like, what? So people can just file these, and unless I track it down myself, they're just gonna stand? I reached out to Poyo, and so I'm talking to him, and I'm trying to verify if it's the same account or not. But we'll see. Maybe it was real. Who knows? Could be real. I'm working on it. As a filmmaker, comedian, actor, what is your take on DMCA on general or in general outside of platform regulation? It's tough. Because I think the only people DMCA protects are people that have massive incomes already, or are making a lot of money off that intellectual property already. Small content creators will probably never be protected by DMCA, just because of the process that goes into like finding the content, screening the content, going to, you know, filing a claim, going to court, all that kind of stuff. I think right now the kind of like sliding scale of what constitutes transformative content is so loose that it's really tough. Basically, it's like a tie goes to the runner situation, where we live in an era where it's like whoever has more money or more resources usually is going to win a DMCA case, right? Like, just period. If they want to take it to court and you want to debate it, they're just gonna pull resources out of you on a level where you might as well not contest it. And right now on the internet, there's like no process for screening like automated claims that aren't accurate. It's kind of like blast first and ask questions later. I think at some point you're going to have to legislate the internet, which is going to change a lot of things. Just because like we've seen that like people, if you give people freedom, they just can't be cool. Right? Like a lot of my friends deal with just like abhorrent, you know, verbal violence and threats of violence on the internet. And eventually they're going to have to fucking legislate that. You know what I mean? Threats on the internet are eventually going to be taken like threats in real life. And you can, you know, you can go to jail for that. You can get in trouble for that. You know, there might come a day many moons from now where you need basically like a passport to get on the internet because people are so fucking miserable. They found every way to use and abuse the web. And, you know, you might have one of those things where to log on, you need a citizenship.
Wow, that's very cool.
Homie, thank you for the incredible content.
South Korea? Yeah, exactly. Free net. Listen, I'm a big believer in free net, but like, dude, we're not talking about, you know, people pirating Spider-Man anymore. We're talking about people like finding out where your parents live, taking photos of their house and telling you that they're cutting their heads off right now. And then you go to the cops and the cops are like, I'm sorry, I can't help you. Doesn't sound like a threat to me. Facebook just has their heads fucking buried in the ground and they're like, we can't verify it's a threat. So, the fucked up reality of society. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem, right? Is like the reason you start to legislate, it's not for like the overwhelming, like, you know, whenever you hear like, did you know that in New Hampshire, you're not allowed to walk around with pickles in your hand on Wednesdays? And you're like, what a silly law. That's such a silly law. Pickle Wednesday? Why do they have that? And then you go back and you find like the origin of that law, and it's because it's like in 1975, Bill McIntyre, infamous pickle rapist, went from mouth to mouth on one Wednesday and sexually abused 800 children. And you're like, oh my God! It's like every fucking law has these like really insidious origin stories of like one fucking maniac who will abuse any, you know, any facet of society or reality that they can. He's like, there was no rule that said I couldn't fuck people in the ear with pickles. And that's why they created the anti-pickle law. That and racism, true. There were a ton of racist laws made to fuck with people of color. Hang on one second. One second. All right. The Pickler. It's like with moonshine, right? People were going blind. Have you seen Space Dandy, made by the same people that did Cowboy Bebop? Yes. Love Space Dandy. Space Dandy, to me, is to anime like Shaun of the Dead is to the zombie movie, right? Cowboy Bebop is, or Space Dandy is a like disassembling of anime as a genre in the same way that like One Punch Man is, right? Like they very clearly have like a red line episode. They have a lot of episodes that are like direct commentary on the structure of and anatomy of anime. That's why a lot of people don't get One Punch Man, right? They watch One Punch Man and they're like, what the? This is weird. And they don't understand that it's like commentary on other anime. It's like one long commentary on the shonen and like the idea of like power levels structuring a show. Red Line watch party, please. Red Line's pretty pog. Prisoner. They butchered One Punch season 2. Yeah, I mean, listen, I was disappointed in One Punch season 2. I didn't think it was like, I wasn't like, it wasn't like egregious to me. I didn't watch One Punch season 2 and be like, no, I'm gonna kill myself. I was kind of like, oh, you know, they had a different anime team or an animation team. They lost a lot of the original, you know, animators and the particle effect animator and a lot of the things that kind of made the look of One Punch Man so iconic that first season. But one second. Bro, I'm trying to organize this Coachella shit.
Oh yeah, wow, that's
It's too much.
Hey,
I wanna get some water.
plans on seeing everything, everywhere, all at once?
Oh yeah, big plans on it. Only a matter of time now. Only a matter of time. I'm gonna get some water, guys. Oh, yes.
Seeing the Evan Rachel doc on how she changed the statute of limitations in Kali kinda opened my eyes to the power we have to change laws.
Yep.
Since you were on the topic of legislation.
Yep.
Much love.
Yep. I'll be right back, y'all. Well, I mean, before I go, the thing I'll talk about with legislation of the internet is like, there was that one bellwether case that recently made it to the Supreme Court, right? And it was a really interesting case for establishing precedent, because basically what it came down to is that they established no precedent. For those of you who don't know, there was a cheerleader who on her like Snapchat or something wrote like, yo, fuck school, fuck teachers, suck my cock. After like she didn't get on the cheer team or something. And or maybe she didn't make varsity. I don't know. And essentially, this Snapchat made it back to her teachers or her school, and then she was in turn suspended. So she contested this as like this was something said not in a public forum, but on her Snapchat and not at school. So why was the school able to punish her for it? And this made sense. And basically the case went all the way to the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court took one look at it and said, fuck. And just let it go. They basically said, you can't suspend her. You got to apologize to her. But I'm not going to create any legal precedent because they didn't know what legal precedent to establish, and they were worried that whatever legal precedent they established in this case that was, you know, about a fucking cheerleader tweeting fuck school, you know, fuck my teachers, would become the law of the land. So this is a really interesting incident of the Supreme Court being like, hey, we're not ready. We're just not ready to make a decision on this. We don't know enough. And I feel like a lot of legislators right now have that same feeling about the internet, where they're just like, I don't know. I don't fucking know. That's a good thing. Yes, it's a good thing in the sense that they didn't pass any dumb legislation that's going to get grandfathered in, but it's also a bad thing in the sense that like they're just kicking it down the road. And at some point, like some of this shit is going to have to get legislated. Like it's just going to have to, right? Earlier I mentioned like the fact that people are just able to bully just endlessly via the internet right now. People are able to bully endlessly via the web right now. Just able to do the most abhorrent shit to other human beings with literally no repercussions. And, you know, admittedly, I'm a little closer to the situation because a lot of my female friends have to deal with this every single day. And you almost can't believe the shit that they have to deal with. Like you see these messages and you're like, how does this not precipitate someone doing something? But they're like, man, I don't know. So I'm going to be right back. I got to grab a water. We're 48 minutes in. We're going to do some more talking. It's Monday. I'm tired. I want to give you guys a bonus stream. I'm going to do my best to entertain you. I love you guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm phoning it in to Coachella, right? Till Coachella, we're just on autopilot, but I'm still going to entertain the piss out of you. All right? I'll be right back. Give me about a minute and we'll talk some more. Be right back. That is not my Be Right Back stream. That's my Be Right Back stream. Okay, 2 seconds. All right. Yeah. What's good, everybody? I got some Pirates booty. It's Monday. We're talking. I'm doing advice. All right? We're just talking. So ask me questions, and we'll get into it. Did you ever watch the Trek to Yomi trailer? No. Let's watch that.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
8 months ago, I thought I saw heaven. Then I realized it was close. It was just Will Neff.
Stop.
Much love, man. Was
Stop.
introduced to you at ShitCon and been a fan since.
I appreciate that so much. All right, let's watch this trailer real quick. Oh. It's like Little Nightmares meets a samurai game.
Then comes back like...
I loved and hated that. Oh my god. Is this out already? 11th. Damn. This looks hype. Yo, my man is killing everybody. Ever seen Sword of Doom? Yes. Okay. That was dope. Did you ever play Sifu? I did. I didn't finish it. The third boss broke my mind. Absolutely shattered my mind. Sifu is a great game to watch. Have you seen Tokyo Vice on HBO? No, I haven't yet. I know they did a 3-episode release. Have you seen or do you plan to see Everything Everywhere All at Once? That's the 5th time I've been asked that question in a 50-minute stream.
Oh, that's for a cool.
Yes, I plan on seeing it. People must love this movie. They must love this movie. Stacked, thank you. It's a great movie. I'm ready for it. Hola, amigo. Any merch news? Nope. Finished Severance. Best show I've seen in a long time. I would agree. Really good. But have you ever seen The Lighthouse? Yep. What's your go-to snack when you're watching movies? Bag of spaghetti. I don't know. I usually like Thai food when I'm watching movies. Like crab rangoons. Favorite fast food? Shake Shack right now. It's too good. Hey, Will. Much love. I'm getting ready to go to move out 4 hours from where I currently stay. All my friends do to work. I'm ready for it, but I feel like my attachment is keeping me from fully investing myself into work and moving. I absolutely love what I do for work and realize that's a great opportunity in front of me. I guess what I'm asking is how do I get over the anxiousness of moving so far away for stability or from stability? That's a good question. I mean, I think there's two ways of looking at it. There's one that's optimistic, and there's one that's pessimistic. And they kind of accomplish the same thing. The optimistic take is you can make a new home somewhere. You know, that feeling of stability is accessible in other places other than where you are right now. And if it's not, you can always return home, right? That's the optimistic take. Hell yeah, I can always go back, right? The pessimistic take is nowhere is home forever. That's the pessimistic take. Pessimistic take is that you might be clinging to a home that might not even exist in a few years. People move away, things change, places change. And then all of a sudden it's like, wait, why did I fight so bad to stay here? When I lived in Princeton, New Jersey, every year, more of my friends moved away. Until one time I went home my aunt had moved away, my parents had moved away, and I had like one friend who still lived in Princeton, and I went to visit Princeton, and I was like, damn, this isn't home anymore. This is just a place that I used to call home. And that was a weird realization. Home really is where people are. So, I don't know. That's tough. But I hope that helped. I actually live in Princeton right now. About to graduate soon. Princeton's great.
Oh, yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Storms.
We love from Grand Rapids, me less.
Hey, G-Rap, what's good? Jersey, what's up? Will always spitting. Yeah, I think I'm just going to answer some questions for a little bit. I don't know how long I'm going to stream tonight, but I wanted to make sure there was something. I wanted to give some content because this is my second. Dude, I thought school would last like an hour. School lasted 3.5 hours. So I'm just trying to get a double stream in, give you guys some of that extra good. You know what's up. Advice on finding the motivation to create after working 8 hours. I have great, well-paying job, but music is my passion, and I never have the energy after working. That's tough. You know, energy is like this finite resource. And when you don't have energy, it's hard to put yourself into something, especially your passions, right? Like I found it very hard to work out when I was working as much as I do. And, you know, a lot of people are recommending stimulants. I think stimulants help. I think the other thing that helps is just make it a routine. And what I'll say is, like, when you get home, you just have on your calendar or whatever, you're like, I'm going to make music for 2 hours. All right. And even if the first 2 weeks when you're making music, you don't get shit done, just that act of like going and sitting down in where you designate to make music and being there for the amount of time that you designate, eventually you'll get grooved. Right? Routine is essential. It's big, right? That's why when I tell people, hey, what's the secret to going to the gym? Don't work out at home. Don't work out at a home gym. Because just the act of getting your ass in a car and going to a gym and being there, you're like, well, fuck, I'm here. I'm fucking here. I might as well pick something up. I might as well fucking pick something up.
Oh, yeah, wow. That's cool.
Sincerely appreciate your life advice.
Oh, no worries. I appreciate that. So that helps. The other thing that helps, and I hate to be this guy. I fucking hate to be this guy. Diet. Bro, after a certain age, you gotta clean your fucking diet up, or else you will have no energy. I'm sorry, but if you're on the other side of 25, you cannot eat a hamburger for lunch and then go get shit done. Okay? You have to accept that a day where you have like waffles that's the day. All right? That's it. If you had waffles in your day, that is your day. Your day is over. If you ate a burrito, then that was burrito day. All right? That's it. And I hate to be that guy. I'm not telling you you have to starve, but you know what I'm talking about. If you fucking trigger that, insulin response in your body where like you get tired and you're like, the itis, as some folks call it, that's it. That's your motherfucking day. You done. Wrap it up. You ain't making no music. You ain't going to the gym. You're taking a fucking nap and you're feeling like dick for the rest of the day. You gotta fix your diet. You got to. You are what you eat. Listen, my 21-year-olds right now who are like, whatever. I go to my college canteen and I eat nachos before I work out. Your days are numbered, pussy. Keep it up. We'll see how you're fucking behaving at 26. You're gonna be shitting more than you go to the gym, okay? Your days are fucking numbered. That's my advice. I hope it helps. But if you eat really clean, really lean one day, I guarantee you're gonna have more. Like, I tell the people at G4 on Thursdays, I don't really eat. I'll have like a protein bar, but that's it for like the whole day. Because I know I'll fucking knock out if I have like one of those big bowls of slop that the other talents are getting. Oh, let me get a hoagie sandwich for lunch. Fuck that. No. My brain goes to trash. All right, who else has got some questions? Do you have any advice for struggling with writer's block and finding inspiration? I've given my advice on writer's block before. Hang on one sec. Writer's block. I think a lot of people experience writer's block because they don't want to finish their stories. I think when you have inspiration in your head, it's easy to start something, but when you get into the nuts and bolts of it, that's like when you lose momentum, right? When the core of your story, you're like, fuck yeah. And then you get into the like, but how does he get there? And then you're like, fuck. So what I usually do when I write a story is I dial in on what I think is the premise, like the principal premise that excites me, right? What is the core of that excites me, right? So let's say your story is about space, and you get into all these details and all these bogged down details in a relationship. What is it about that space story that's unique? And what is it about that space story that was the inspiration that first made your dick do the little like, oh, you know what I mean? And you got to refer back to that. That's the thing you got to go back to over and over again when you start to lose your motivation or lose your direction and be like, how do I access that core a little more? I've told my writing process many times. I usually start with a core idea, then I nail out a backbone, then I work on characters, and then only then do I work on creating a fully flushed out story. But it's a tough process, but this is like the really like forehead piece of this is you gotta finish your stories. Even if you hate it, even if you fucking hate the ending, just put an ending on it. Because then you can show it to people. Before you have an ending, or even put it down, it exists in the abstract. When you put it down, even if you hate it, you can show it to people. And they can go, oh, maybe do this, maybe do this, maybe do this. But a lot of people don't finish their ideas because they don't want to show them to people, right? It's like that weird in-between where it's like, uh-oh, time to get naked, you know? But I don't want to get naked. But I want the results of what happens when I get naked, but I'm worried about getting naked. It's like that weird limbo you get into when you're kind of sure that, you know, you have a mutual attraction with someone and you both like each other, but you're just like in like that I can't pull the trigger phase where you're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. If I pull the trigger and she says no or he says no, then it's out there. Then I have to own it.
Embrace the crap.
That I like them, but what if they don't like me? You got to put your shit out there. You got to let people see your ideas, right? Because that's the end road of any idea is people have to interact with it. I hope that helps. Gotta let people see your pee-pee. Put that on a FlyQuest shirt, and I'll buy that. FlyQuest. Gotta let people see your pee-pee. Thanks for the great answer. Hey. Louis C.K. advice? No, it's not. You're fucking bugging. I did not tell you to lock a coworker in the room with you and then make them watch you masturbate, okay? Jesus Christ. Nick Cage AMA. I actually really want to read this. Ever see Dark City? Yes. I kind of want to read this. But you heavily implied it? Absolutely not at all. All right, who else has questions? Who else needs a little bit of chat advice? Or just normal guy advice? Because that's kind of what I'm better at. Do you know any cookbooks for cheap, easy meals?
That's for cool.
To cook at home? I've cut out fast food and been finding myself eating the same food over and over again. Isn't there I think it's called $5 meals. Isn't there a cookbook called $5 meals? Yeah. There you go. The $5 dinner. I'm going to tell you what I make for myself, though. 2 things that'll change your life. Boom. Now known as $20 meals. True. The one that I make all the time is just rice, salmon, and arugula. That's like my big go-to meal that I make myself. The other one is I buy like chicken thighs or tenders, boneless thighs or tenders, cornflakes, buffalo sauce, throw them in the air fryer, put honey on them. That's that wild stuff. I could eat that every day. I've lost motivation just kind of hard in general. Anything you recommend to try and get back in the swing of things? To just get motivation back? What do you want? I think you have to want something to have motivation, in my opinion. If you don't want anything, you can be like Diogenes, right? You got to think of it this way. If you don't want anything in life, you're free. You're free to just exist, which is kind of beautiful in its own way, right? In the Diogenes way, where you're like, I don't need nothing from nobody. I can just exist, and that's it. And that's great. But I think at our core, we all have wants, even though, no, you're not, LOL, rent. Diogenes was homeless. Unhomed, I believe is the term. So, I mean, I think at our core, though, most people have wants, right? I think we'll rarely get to the point where we're that like illuminated and elevated that we want for nothing. But I think at the end of the day, we all want stuff, even if we don't want to admit it. I think more often than not, the reason that we don't admit our wants is because secretly we don't think we deserve them or that we can have them. Right? I think sometimes we get it in our head that we can't have the things that we want. We're not deserving of the things we want, or it's not within polite society to have the things that we want. And I think you got to come to peace or come to terms with what it is you want and accept that you can have what you want. And you have to admit that you want those things, usually is the first step to getting them. Right? Which is tough. It's tough to voice your dreams, because once you put your dreams out there, you know, you can look like a fool. People might judge you. Oh, they want to buy a house, and so you'll never do that. You want to be a surgeon? You're not smart enough for that. Which is tough. So I mean, first of all, you gotta figure out what it is you want in life. And if you really don't know what it is and what you want in life, you gotta just go out there and figure out what turns you on. that's what I suggest youth is for, is to go out and find yourself and find the things that, motivate you, give you energy. Because when you're doing something you really like, you'll find energy, you'll find motivation. It'll feel effortless when you're doing something you really enjoy. And if you can't get paid for doing that thing, do your job to get the money to do more of that thing. I don't know. I hope that helped a little bit. Is school a good way to find new things? Absolutely. For sure. Just learned that I have autism as an adult. Was diagnosed with ADHD when I was 19. My mom took fertility meds, and apparently, based on a CDC article, that led to twice the chance for a child with autism. I just took 3 different online tests and scored a 70% in them. I don't know how to feel about it. Sag, any advice or know anyone with it? By the way, I'm looking for a way to be tested ASAP. I mean, refresh, saved. To the homie in chat, who thinks that they might have adult autism or just found out that they have autism, I would say before you start diagnosing yourself, get a professional test, right? Don't base your social aptitude based on an online test, right? If everybody did that and just went to WebMD for everything, we would all have bubonic plague, right? That's how hypochondriacs go on WebMD and they're like, oh, I got a scratch and it itches and I haven't been sleeping well. Oh my God, I got dengue fever.
Oh yeah, wow.
I got fucking dengue fever. And listen, that's not to say that you don't have autism, right? It's not a definite. But I would recommend going through the avenues of licensed professionals before trusting online tests. Because, the thing is, those online tests thrive in creating some level of fear, right? There's all the sociopath test, the psycho. Are you a psycho? Can you blink to the beat? You're a fucking psychopath. It's come on. But, if you are an adult living with autism, you live in an amazing era where, awareness, treatment, and community around autism is better than it's ever been before. I think if, I have a few friends who have autism, and I think the best thing you can do with autism is just be upfront. When you meet someone, you just go, hey, I'm not as socially aware as other people. I might say something that's bruxome. Please forgive me. And most people are pretty cool about that in this day and era. So, but I would get it checked out by a professional first, please. I'm diagnosed with autism, and even though it does suck and it makes my life a lot harder, support from good and close friends has made me feel happier about being open with it. There you go. I'm 22 and have this immense amount of stress that I feel I have to be successful by 30, or I have failed and constantly compared myself to others my age and younger than me. Just feel so behind them in terms of what I've accomplished.
Oh yeah, wow. That's
Jay, hey, thank you so much. Hey, Jay, I've talked about this a few times on my stream. And I think the first thing I would say is do not blame yourself for comparing yourself to everyone else around you. We live in an era where most of the things that we consume on a daily basis, social media, is created so that you will weigh and measure yourself based on the people around you, right? And all of it's fake. We're comparing ourselves against people that are spending money at a clip that makes them go broke, We're comparing ourselves to people who look away that can only be accomplished with surgery and filters. You know, it's like comparing your looks to Jessica Rabbit. She's fucking animated, bro. There's a team of people making those people that you're comparing yourself to look that way. They're doing drugs. They're getting surgery. And it's tough because it's a constant. Most people's lives are lived in squares that they present on the internet. And they do everything to make themselves look a certain way because we are in a very strange era where social credit is almost more valuable than currency. With the right social credit, you can get stuff for free. You can accomplish things. You can do things. You can convince people to do things, right? It's amazing what this like social acceptance can do for you as a person. And a lot of that is drummed up through social media, right? The check marks of the world, as it were. And that's really, really daunting. The other thing is you probably feel old at 30 because 50 years ago, at 30, you were supposed to be bringing your grandkids into the world, right? The planet has undergone this insane change over the last 100 decades, over the last century, really, where it's like, oh my God, the life expectancy of people and, you know, the things that make up your lives and the basically the timelines for when you're supposed to accomplish things are so different. And, you know, everybody has their own path. You know, some of the great like art masters of even like the Renaissance era didn't sell their first work till they were like 35, 40 years old. And at that time, they were already supposed to be dead. Right? Like some of the great masters in history didn't find their stride till their 40s. And at that time, you know, you're worried about like, oh my gosh, I'm 30 and I feel old. At that point, when you hit 30, they were like, you should be dead, sir. You're way past the average life expectancy, sir. You're a witch. We should probably kill you just to make sure you're not a witch. Sir, you're over 30. We should probably kill you just to make sure that you're not doing magic. But don't get down on yourself. You know, the old adage, age is such a number, is such a cliche at this point. But it really is. Like, I know 50-year-old motherfuckers who are fucking jacked. They look young. They look incredible. They're running half marathons. They're making a ton of money. They're dating much younger people. They're having a great time. And then I know motherfuckers I went to school with who are like 30 years old who look like they're 80 because they've been drinking a keg of beer every weekend. They get 10 minutes of sleep. They eat trans fat like they breathe oxygen. And they just look like shit. So take care of yourself. Right? Age is a number. And the truth of the matter is, I understand, especially on this platform, feeling old because all the Zoomers, if you're over 10 minutes old, every Zoomer on this platform is going to be like, ancient. I'm 12 and you're 19 and that makes you a grandfather. It's like, what the fuck? Huh? What? That's tough. So just keep killing it. Work your ass off. I am on meds for cystic fibrosis that has now made retirement a very real possibility. Whereas the median life expectancy was 41 a couple years ago. So at 37, I'm basically having to do planning I should have done in my 20s. Any words on how I even tackle this massive mountain in front of me? I did graduate college, so I do have a degree under my belt. Oh, and I'm a caretaker for my wife, who is recovering from TBI. So that adds to another layer. Oh, CF Stang, man. Listen, dude, planning for retirement sucks no matter who you are. So at least you're not alone. At least you're not alone in how much it sucks cock to do what you have to do. But, oh, man, you know, it's tough. Take it piece by piece. Read a lot. Get advice. Get your Roth in order. It's tough, though. I really don't have great advice for that. Other than try and tackle it in little pieces. You know, I think something like retirement seems so insurmountable because it's the rest of your life. And that can feel like a mountain. And it is a mountain. But you can chip away small amounts every day. So what I would do is try and figure out how you can do a very small piece of that mountain of work you have to do every day and do that. And fall in love with just that tiny little tweak that you have to do, that tiny little process. Because if you look at it from the mountain perspective, it'll seem insurmountable.
Just found out I snapped my ankle in half due to trying to get a basketball down from a loft.
Oh, no.
The doc put me at a 2 to 3 month recovery time, and I'm really anxious about the process. Thank you for always providing an uplifting and safe space. Smile.
Oh, well, I'm sorry about the ankle. I hope you feel better. I'm glad I could entertain you. What is the juice tonight? I don't know, guys. It's my second stream. I'm just kind of vibing a little bit. I'm answering some questions right now. Any advice for telling your girlfriend you just don't see yourself in a relationship with them anymore? I know I just need to be honest, but I have no way of bringing it up without seeming like an uncaring douchebag, and it's eating me alive. Thank you, Doomthrow.
Oh, yeah, wow.
I think you have to...
Bro gifted a tier 1 sub to Osteth.
I think you have to start with that you're doing them a disservice, right? I think you're worried about something so short-term when, you know, if you're entering the latter phases of a long-term relationship, it's getting into like, oh, like this is forever. And I think you need to approach the conversation where you're like, I've been a bad boyfriend to you. If you're worried about sounding uncaring, you have to go, I've been a bad boyfriend to you. And I don't want this to get worse because I feel like I've really been phoning it in. And I don't know how to make this relationship work. And perhaps we could try something different to make it work. But I'm concerned that I will be a bad partner for you moving forward. And there's no way for me to remedy this. Because, you know, it's interesting that you're staying in the relationship with them right now to...
Oh, yeah, wow. That's for...
to basically save their feelings when all you're doing is hurting them in the long run. They're in a relationship with someone who doesn't care about them. Think about that. That sucks. I'd rather have someone tell me, be honest with me, break it off, than be the ding dong who didn't see it coming and have my time wasted. I hope that's good advice. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Sine! Thank you. It was great advice. Thank you so much. Well, I appreciate you. Well, Neff, you should watch King of the Nerds. King of the Nerds. Gonna be a Haas raid soon. Oh, hell yeah. I've been working on some new material, but I've never finished or really been in this deep into a large concept project like this, and I'm worried I'll fuck it up. Any tips on how not to or see it through?
Oh, yeah, wow.
I mean, you gotta finish it.
Different shirt.
So many people, they get into this weird mindset where they would rather not finish something.
You got this.
So they never fucked it up than finish it and risk fucking it up. If you never finish it, it has a 0% chance of being good. If you finish it, you have better odds of it not sucking because it's done. That's the way you have to look at it. You just got to finish. You got to end it. You got to finish it. And if it does suck, the first step at being good at something is sucking at it completely. A pokey raid? Oh, shit!
Oh yeah, wow.
Thank you.
That's very cool.
What's up? How's everybody doing? Merc49, my God. What's up, everybody?
Oh yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Thanks for joining me here. I'm Will Neff, Undisputed King of Late Night. I'm just vibing tonight.
Oh yeah, wow.
It's my second stream of the day. I had schooled earlier. I was real hungover
Oh yeah, wow.
during school.
Maya he chair.
Now I'm just here, you know, fucking around. How y'all doing? It's Monday.
Oh, that's very cool.
7 months has raid.
Guys, thank you for all this juice.
Wow, that's very cool.
Late night king.
Right now I was just kind of doing a little Chad Vice for a little bit. Might get into some content later, might not. I don't know.
Oh yeah, wow. That's very
Rated Willie 6K. What up, Daddy? What's up, son? Just chilling.
Wow, that's very cool.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow meow meow.
That actually made me laugh.
To stop saying Maya raided keeps pinging me /Keckle/J.
Yep.
Oh yeah, wow. That's very
Guys, thank you for all this juice.
On MF Doom. Love Foudavale villain. Heavy Big Willie.
Love me some MF Doom.
Oh yeah, wow.
Food is my favorite album by him.
On watching everything
He's a
everywhere
genius.
all at once.
I do.
Here it's pretty awesome, Neff.
I plan on watching that. I plan on watching X. I plan on watching Tokyo Vice. I plan on watching Better Call Saul. There's a lot of shit I gotta watch. T-Bone JK, thank you. Did you make sure to publish your VOD? I went to check and couldn't see if it was from the current stream. I have no idea. Not asking for tonight, but when's your next GTA RP night? I don't know, soon. I gotta get on a schedule.
Let's go of you, Chad and Will.
Dead Burb 808. Sticky Lawn Dart, thank you. Geo40, thank you.
Let's not fall into any fissures now. Even definition lol.
Dude, I looked it up and the first thing I saw was anal fissure and I was like,
Just rewatched Sorry
I was right.
You last night. I didn't love it on second watch. Did you like it?
Just watched what? Just rewatched Sorry to Bother You last night and I didn't love it. I really disliked Sorry to Bother You. I thought it was trash up and down. I thought the first 30 minutes of Sorry to Bother You was pretty good. And then I thought the end of the movie was like so abhorrently ham-fisted that I couldn't deal with it. I love that Boots like got that movie made. I think the story of him getting that movie made and the work in general is more impressive than the actual project. And I'm happy he got it made. And I'm looking forward to his subsequent projects. Because I think he has the potential to be a really incredible filmmaker. And I realize that film is very well made. It just didn't hit for me.
Like a month plus ago when chat wanted to kill me and it was a pure accident. I felt so guilty ever since and wanted to apologize to everyone.
No, it's all right. But yeah, I thought Sorry to Bother You, like the last 20 or 30 minutes, I was like, oh, this is so ham-fisted. I just don't get it. Hey, well, I'm at the end of my junior year and I'm studying interior design and I've lost all motivation. It's probably a mixture of depression and ADD, but I just don't care about homework or classes at all anymore. Any advice? Stop doing it. If you're already out on industrial design before you even finish studying it, I don't think you'll enjoy doing it professionally. And that's like such a five-head thing to say, but like, if you're out before you start learning about it and you want to do it for the rest of your life, maybe it's time to pivot or find out why you lost the passion. You know what I mean? What was it about that thing that originally attracted you? Was it money? Because usually if you're just doing something to get paid, it'll never last. What was it about that field of study that first invigorated you, and find a way to find that thread again? Find a way to get that motivation pumping through your body again and do that element of it. Even if it's not your course of study directly, find out what it was about that thing that lit you on fire at first. Who buys the items on Name Your Price? We have a producer for that. What motivates you, Will? I love making people laugh. I really do. And I think most things feed into like giving me the ability to perform for more people. And so, you know, that's something that like I've had the benefit of that, right? Through everything, through the depression, through the loss, through the rudderless years where I was making no money and all that kind of stuff. I think I always held on to that like passion for making people laugh. And that was kind of my North Star, where it's like, hey, no matter what,
That's for cool.
I'd like to make
Cash
people
on
laugh.
the barrel.
Hot cash on the barrel, baby. Hot cash. Hot cash injection. Your GTA RP makes me laugh so much. Hell yeah. Thank you. What motivated you to study film? I loved film. I fucking loved it. I loved telling stories. I loved telling stories. And I think when I was growing up, I spent a lot of time alone. My dad worked in the city and my mom was a flight attendant. So I spent a lot of time with like sitters and au pairs and stuff. And I spent a lot of time on an island in the middle of nowhere called Beaver Island. And so I would watch movies. And I think that escapism became very important for me. And I think some of the most important lessons I learned in my life and some of the most profound catharsis I ever experienced was from characters that I saw on the screen. And I realized that there was this magic, this alchemy, this brilliant kind of like unspoken language where you could speak to people across time, across space, across gender, across religion, across color, across creed, and, you know, just talk about things that were human. And that was really important to me. I think, you know, films have this ability to entertain and kind of sedate, but at their best, films have the ability to like take life experience and like throw it into your brain. Right? Like it has this ability to be like, oh my God, yes. I've always tried to put that in words, or I've always tried to find someone else who shared this moment with me, or I've found a way to express a feeling that I just couldn't get across. And when films accomplish that, it's magic. Right? There are certain movies that just they just hit you right in the fucking guts. You know, one of the examples I give, it's very silly, but the first time I watched Inside Out, I think it's called.
One thing though, gotta have more trunk in the content.
Gotta have more trunk.
It's not acceptable. More trunk.
Gotta. Inside Out, there's a character named Bing Bong.
That's for cool.
I don't know if you'll remember this character, Bing Bong right here. But Bing Bong was like a metaphor for like putting childhood things away. And, you know, it's an imaginary friend. But there was something that was so poignant about like having to put your childhood away at some point in order to become an adult, in order to survive, and in order to take the next step in your life. That like, even though it's such a youthful film, hit me right in the fucking guts. And I sobbed. My girlfriend at the time was so embarrassed. I was in a movie theater full of kids and I was just bawling. But I loved it. Have you thought of collabing with Cody and Noel? You guys are so funny. It seems like you would vibe really well together. I know both those guys. I actually know them pretty well. I worked with both of them at Full Screen when they were doing Goat Rodeo way back, many moons ago. I would love to do something with those guys. They're both brilliantly creative humorists. So, many moons ago. I've been wondering if you work with Abby Russell at G4. She's great. Yes. Night is limpid. What is... I have no idea what this is. How would you classify your accent? I don't really think I have an accent. I used to have a New York accent, and it comes out every once in a while. Yeah. Yesterday, it was so funny. A few days ago, I was walking with my lady friend, and someone in a car like laid on their horn. I don't know why. Just laid on their horn while we were walking on like a back road. And I turned around and I was like, "It's right here, pal! Right fucking here!" And I was like right in the middle of an intellectual conversation. And my girlfriend was like, "Jesus Christ, what the fuck was that?" I was like, I don't know. Sorry. Just fucking grabbed my cock and told him it was right here. It was like a reflex. Sometimes when I get drunk, it gets a little more like, "Ayo, done." But I think I've kind of dropped the accent. I would say I'm pretty accent free for the most part. Sometimes I sound like fucking Steve-O because I lose my voice and then I sound like this. That's like what everybody makes fun of my voice for. Whenever Ali does an impression of me or Myth, it's always this. Damn. This looks real good. This right here, the Lone Ranger, Azon. That's some pretty good stuff. Azon.
I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from
Yes.
Had a work trip recently in Trenton, New Jersey and Jackson. Swung by Princeton. Why so many businesses look like they were built in houses, lol.
I don't know.
Yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Neffel.
People always say I look and sound like Tim Dillon. I have no idea who this person is. I've seen this probably 1,000 times in my chat. I have no earthly idea who this person is. I guess I can see it. I've never heard his voice, so I couldn't tell you. But white guy syndrome. You have a raspy voice when you're on Name Your Price. I'm doing a character when I'm on Name Your Price. I'm doing a character. So that character on Name Your Price is this person. I'll show you who I'm doing on Name Your Price.
We've had this young lady on the show very often.
It's Ed McMahon.
No, I didn't. Thank you.
Some of the you had as babies are now 10 years old.
That would be about right.
Remember the animals that did something funny on your tie?
Yes.
Those little lions and little baby lions were 1 year old.
That's right.
They are now treacherous and ferocious 10-year-old animals.
Okay. Anyway, Joan Embry is here tonight.
And she's now 32.
That's right.
So Ed McMahon is like famously one of the greatest like hype bands ever. And he was like the hype man for Johnny Carson. And his big thing was always, ha, yes. Yes. Here he is. This is a better reel.
But I just wanted to say thank you for what you said about finishing things,
Sure.
not being afraid of failure. It was exactly what I need to hear tonight. I've been extremely anxious and nervous about starting a new business and lots of other exciting things that are coming up, so thank you. Will less than 3 and that enable says Call of Duty when.
That's very cool.
Thank you so. Oh, Call of Duty when? I gotta do that soon.
Very nice profile. I saw you this morning on a local show, and You got lots of things going. This
Monday
is
night?
You just come here to get your mail and then...
I always come here to see if you're here.
And good luck on your business for sure.
Israel equal time by Laugh Provoker, but it had very nice rhythm. Have you seen a $1 bill lately? Washington.
So anyway, I based my character on that because I thought our set very much looked like the Johnny Carson show. And so my character I created, and I worked with Austin on this, was I did... This is Ed McMahon right here. Yes. Ha ha. I did not know that. You are correct, sir. Yes. And then I added a little bit of my other favorite humorist of all time.
I think you said in a recent stream that you haven't seen Amar Paradiso before. The
No.
original cut is one of my favorite movies ever, and I think you and your lady would love it.
I gotta check it
Such a
out.
Good movie about cinema, and the score is done by Ennio Morricone.
I gotta check it out. Thank you. The other person I used was Phil Hartman. I think Phil Hartman is another guy. So Phil used to talk like this. When Phil was doing humor, he kind of had, like, if you've ever seen The Simpsons, Phil Hartman was Troy McClure. So Phil would do like, hi, I'm Troy McClure. You might remember me from such projects as Christmas Ape 2, Revenge of the Christmas Ape. So I basically put those two guys together and I like made a character. So the Will that I am on Name Your Price isn't actually Will. It's Ed McMahon mixed with Troy McClure or Phil Hartman. So it kind of sounds like a, yes, haha, you are correct, sir. You might remember me from such projects as Name Your Prize. Haha. So it's like kind of like this raspy / like overly pronunciated. But that's how I created the voice for Name Your Price. It was wild that he was murdered. Yeah, it was one of the all-time greatest losses of a talented person. Really sad. I feel like Zap Brannigan also has a little Phil Hartman inspiration. Oh, 1,000%.
Oh yeah, wow.
Are you 42? We're from the same comedy era. No, sadly I'm not 42. A little younger than that. Pluto Dab 5, thank you. What happened to Survivor Nights? I think someone filed a fake DMCA claim. And Twitch has absolutely no ability to screen, so I'm having to track it down on my own. And I'm figuring out whether or not it's fake or not on my own. We'll see. Will, you're such a great host. I'm hyped for the pod. Hope Hassan can keep up with you. You are on the ball all the time. Hassan keeps up with me. He's great. Wait, it was fake? I think there are some indications that it might be fake. The main one being that Poyos TV received a DMCA essentially from an identical or almost identical email account at the same time. And I brought that up and they were like completely unable or unwilling to track down whether it was a DMCA or not. So I'm working on it on my own. Let us pray. Survivor Nights are low-key some of my favorite streams. Yeah, they're pretty good. So it's like the Pokey situation. Yeah, I think a lot of streamers are having to deal with this right now. I've been catching up on all the Name Your Price shows. They're super entertaining. Any leaks for who will be on the next show? It'll be our highest rated show yet. I'll say that.
I don't take no shit from anyone.
Yes.
Hey Will, do you have any advice on writing stand-up? I want to put together a tight 5 for an open mic but have no idea where to begin.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Stand-up is basically stuff that is like your jokes are forged in the fire of being delivered over and over and over and over again. Great stand-ups will do the same routine over and over and over and over again until it's just like butter. And I think really good stand-up is less about having a really good joke and more about economy of language. The smoother your delivery is, the more that people are like ready, willing, and able to laugh at your content. You could be the funniest motherfucker on the planet. If you botch your delivery, no one will laugh. If you stutter or double tap your delivery or fuck your delivery up, people will immediately like pull back. Unless you're funny as shit and like you just scuff the delivery of one of your jokes during it and then lean into that. Like you're halfway through a joke, you're like, so what is it, what's the fuck? Then people will be like, he dropped that one. But if you're doing that on every joke, people will freak. They'll kind of be like, oh, this is uncomfortable. So you got to get that delivery down to like a science. And I think the other most important part to being funny on stage as a stand-up is just being comfortable on stage. Some people that just have this ease on stage that don't feel the pressure at all, it allows them to be present. And some of the funniest stand-ups you'll ever know will come in with 3 jokes and then do like 20 minutes of crowd work. They'll just react to things that happen, right? Someone drops a drink in the back row and they're like, easy, booze hound. Come on, man. It's a 2-drink minimum, not 12. Slow down, motherfucker. And then everybody's like, haha, he's saying that because the guy spilled the drink. That's funny. So in order to be like that, though, you have to be comfortable and you have to be aware. So, I don't know. I think a lot of people get way too into like, I have to write the perfect joke. I have to write the perfect joke. It's tough. Hey, Will, for America Me Up, you can listen to The Dollop. I love The Dollop. The Dollop is great. Had in fun. Thank you for Prime. The Prime. Stavros is good at crowd work. He's amazing at crowd work. Very good. You going to Coachella with us on? I think so. The amount of stress that I've been feeling about getting to Coachella and getting like that event set up is making me want to fucking throw my monitor through a window. Watching Stavros crowd work clips on YouTube is amazing. Yeah, he's really good. We'll check out Titane sometime. It's awesome. No, it's not. I watched that movie and I was kind of super underwhelmed. I really liked her first film, Raw. Or maybe not her first film, but the other film I had watched of hers, Raw. I thought Raw was really good. I thought Titane was one of those films that it was like body horror, but a lot of it was like just really weird for the sake of being weird. It was a very well-made film, and I thought the performances were incredible. I think the actors and actresses stole the show because I was so amazed that they were able to like take what they were doing so seriously because it was so absurd. Like the film was so like, it was one of those, the way I would describe it is it was like queasy comedy. It was like comedy where you're watching it and you're like, oh. In the same way that there's a movie called In Fabric that I don't know if some of you guys have seen. In Fabric was this really interesting movie about a dress that kills people. And like, you're watching it and there's almost this weird feeling of like, you don't know if the film is trying to be serious or just be ridiculous. And I felt that way about Titane a lot. Like there was like murder sequences where she's like tearing people apart. And I kind of was like, like I was kind of like it wasn't funny, but it was like so absurd and like queasy that I kind of was like, I just didn't enjoy it. It was a well-made film. I just don't know who, if anyone, I would recommend that movie to. honestly, I just don't know who I would ever recommend that film to. I think that film does a lot of interesting things, but I think there are other films that do those interesting things better. It was interesting though. I had never seen anything like it. I'll say that much. I had never ever seen anything like it. It was a total one of a kind. I think it's for sure aiming to be campy. I mean, mission accomplished. The other thing about Titane that I always find difficult is the protagonist, I guess, is a total piece of shit. And at no point did I feel any sympathy for her in any way whatsoever.
Oh yeah, wow.
Boomin, thank you so much. And I was just kind of always hoping for her to be destroyed. And so I just, like, I didn't know why I was watching the movie. I was just kind of like, oh, I fucking hate this person. The one fire chief I had some empathy for. But I don't know. Because she didn't feel comfortable in her own skin. Bro. I mean, I don't want to ruin anything, but like, come on, man. That's why she did the stuff she did? Okay. It's also like gross out for the sake of being gross out. Body horror is like a really interesting subgenre. And sometimes it like hits and sometimes it doesn't. But I think you have to care about the person experiencing
all the time.
Like
Go see it ASAP if you haven't already.
Yeah.
Experience.
I've heard that movie is incredible. Raw was like that too. I don't know. At least I felt some level of empathy for the main character in Raw. Like some passing level of empathy. Have you ever played Disco Elysium? I have. I love Disco Elysium. Have you seen Only God Forgives? Yeah, I fucking hated that movie too. I think Only God Forgives is the worst follow-up to a movie ever.
Wow, that's very cool.
Drive, I think, is like one of the all-time great movies. Drive is like such an insanely beautiful, well done, off-pace action movie. It's like so sick. It redefined the genre for a little bit. I fucking hate Drive. I don't understand that at all. Like Ryan Gosling is perfect in it. The soundtrack is incredible. And then the same filmmaker, released the trailer for Only God Forgives. And it was like, oh, I'm going to get more of the same. And what I got was, what the fuck was that? I think a lot of people agree with me. I don't think that's exactly a hot take. I think Only God Forgives is another movie where like the purpose of the film is to like just punish the viewer. Just like punish the shit out of the viewer. Listen, I'm going to be honest. There is a subcategory of film that I just don't enjoy. Killing of a Sacred Deer, A Serious Man, Only God Forgives, Titane. These movies are all similar in the sense that like they are films where they're like, hey, viewer, do you like movies that are entertaining with compelling leads? Fuck you. And you're like, oh, like that's the purpose of those films, is to like spit in your face and make you feel uncomfortable for the duration of the movie. And I just don't, like, I just don't, they just don't appeal to me. I just don't get it. There are people who like that experience. I can understand that those are great movies. I can understand that those are well-made films with good performances. I'll just never understand a movie where it's like, ha, fuck you. Oh my God. It's just 2 hours of me being punished. Jesus Christ. Just joyless pain. At least horror movies have some level of like joy to them. Uncut Gems? No, Uncut Gems has joy. What the fuck? There's humor in Uncut Gems. He gets laid. Like, there's joy in that film. It's not just a descent into being fucked. The other movies I talked about are literally just one long trek into fuck. Climax? Nah, there's some high points in Climax too. There are moments in Climax. There are small victories and joys and human condition.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Thoughts on Nightcrawler with Jake Gyllenhaal?
Nightcrawler's great. Nightcrawler's incredible. That's how Coen Brothers movies feel to me. I mean, Serious Man is a Coen Brothers film. Not all of them feel that way. Just some of them. Morbius? I mean, I hate to break it to you, Chad. I'm probably not going to see Morbius. I will probably skip Morbius. What about Rubber? I mean, Rubber's like a campy horror movie about a tire that kills people. It's fun. Hey, it's just not my tempo. You know? That's what I'll say. It's just not my tempo. You know? Maybe I'm crazy, but if I'm going to sit down for 2.5 hours, I want to feel like some level of catharsis aside from like, everything is awful. Life is a constant fucking droning noise in the back of your ear, and it's going to fuck you till you just eventually fade away. It's like, God, I could arrive at this all on my own. I don't need a fucking 3-hour movie to accomplish this. What do you think of the new new Dune? It's okay. It's pretty good. It was good. I liked it. It was a little ambient. I'm looking forward to the subsequent films. It was good. Baby Driver? I love Baby Driver. I think Baby Driver is really good. You know, I watch that director, Edgar Wright, most of the time because he's got like some of the coolest paced edited films I've ever seen, and Baby Driver is no exception. I think the sound editing in that film is like really cool, really cool, and it's fun to see how he syncs things to his soundtrack. Is it the best movie ever? No. Is it the best one of his films? No. It's pretty good. What's your favorite body horror film? It's so easy to me. To be honest, I don't even think there should be a conversation about this. It's The Fly. The Fly is so fucking good. It's so fucking good. The Fly is so good. It's so good. Someone said The Thing. I guess The Thing is body horror. If you consider yeah, I guess The Thing is body horror. Yeah, I guess it's The Thing then. My bad. I was thinking more like Cronenberg, but The Thing is incredible. I fucking love The Thing. Both those movies are great. Well, have you seen the series Barry on HBO? Fucking love Barry. Love it. Well done. Amazingly done. Jeff Goldblum. So what makes Clockwork Orange so good, even if it's kind of suffer porn too? I don't know. There are layers. There's some kind of message. It's not just all like,
will I love you?
A slide downhill. I mean, it's awful. It's violent. It's terrible. But I think there are levels to it that aren't just like pure suffering. I don't know. Also, it's made by the greatest director of all time. So, have you seen Everything Everywhere All at Once? This is the 15th time. No exaggeration. I've been asked that tonight. No, but I'm planning on seeing it. What about The Lobster? I like The Lobster. I like The Lobster better than his other films. It made me laugh. I enjoyed it. You've gotten this probably 1,000 of times, but what do you think of Space Odyssey? I think Space Odyssey is pound for pound, dollar for dollar, brick for brick, dime for dime, the best movie ever made. A lot of people ask me that, and I think Space Odyssey is the answer. I honestly think it's the best movie ever. Ever watched City of God? Oh, yeah. City of God is incredible. It's better than City of Men. Some people love City of Men. I think City of God is like the definitive Brazilian film. It's so fucking good. And it almost has no business being as good as it is with how like scattergun it is. But it's like so compelling. The characters are so good. The storylines are so fun. It feels Brazilian too. Like there are movies where the setting feels like a character within the film. And City of God feels like one of those films where you're like, God damn. I feel like Rio is just a goddamn character in this motherfucker. Really, really powerful film. I'd even put City of God in like my top 20 of all time. Have you finished Elden Ring? No, not yet. Do you have a favorite Korean film? Probably Handmaiden was really good. Handmaiden was so good. I was going to say Lady Vengeance, too. Both good films. Love your podcast with Hassan. It's coming back, baby. Don't you worry. Train to Busan. Train to Busan wouldn't be on my top 10 Korean films, if I'm being completely honest. I love Train to Busan. I think it's a great film. But I think it gets a lot more credit because it's one of the few films that like made the jump.
Oh, yeah, wow, that's
and
really
I think
cool.
zombie movies are a lot more digestible than other films. And I think it's also because people haven't seen many Korean films that they put it as high as they do, if I'm being honest. There's so many good Korean films. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't even put Train to Busan in my top like 5 zombie movies. I know I said that one time and people were like so pissed. But I was kind of like, it's a great movie. But I don't know, man. There are some great zombie movies out there. 28 Days Later, I think is probably the best. Shaun of the Dead is fucking incredible. I'd probably put it up there, I guess. I put it at like number 3 or 4. Dawn of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead. I'd put it in there. It'd be top 5, I guess. Oh, One Cut of the Dead. Yeah, One Cut of the Dead is probably number 3, actually. That's tough. So it's probably 28 Days Later, Shaun of the Dead, One Cut of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead is probably in there. And then Train. One Cut of the Dead, if you've never seen it, is like an indie movie that has no business being as good as it is. It's fucking great. Shaun of the Dead versus Hot Fuzz. Shaun of the Dead, the first time I watched it, I immediately knew that I was watching something genius. Hot Fuzz, the first time I watched it, I did not understand it. And then with subsequent viewings, I was like, this is pretty brilliant too. They're both incredible, but Shaun of the Dead is like, God, do I love it. Hot Fuzz is great though. Does Evil Dead count? I guess it does, yeah. Came out last month, flew under the radar. From is insane. I actually watched this full season of television. And I was talking about it earlier. This is from Epics. I'll watch the trailer so you guys can get caught up and then we'll talk about it.
Must have got knocked down in a storm or something.
It's a pretty silly.
28 Days Later isn't a zombie film. It absolutely is.
What are they doing?
Can we just leave, please? Jim!
In this dirty old part of the city.
Maybe we need the sign for the highway.
We didn't miss the sign.
When the sun refused to shine.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Mars Mara, thank you.
We got on a detour off the highway and cell service around
Got
here.
your family with you?
Yeah. I was wondering if you could point me in the direction of the highway.
Not a problem.
And one thing I know is true. What do you say?
Stay on the road.
Did we turn somewhere?
God damn it.
Jim, we're driving in circles. You drove out this way. How did we get back here? Oh my God!
All right, so I don't want to give away too much more. So I really enjoyed From. I really liked it. It's a very unique show, and I think, you know, Epix is making a hard push to have something watchable on their streaming service. I don't know if it's worth spending the money just yet, but I enjoyed it quite a bit. And the thing that I get worried about, though, is it's by the same team that made Lost. I mean, including the actor Mercutio from Romeo plus Juliet, who's 60. I can't believe he looks so good. It is a show that asks a lot of questions and has a lot of mysteries and doesn't answer a lot of questions. Which makes me worried that it's going to end up like Lost, where they're just going to keep creating more mysteries to answer the questions of the show. Like, you know, like, wait, why is this thing happening? Oh, wait a minute, there's flying whatchamacallits. Don't worry about that other question. And I writing like that feels so lazy to me, when you just keep asking new questions to have to get to keep from answering the other ones. So the first season was very entertaining to me, but at the end of this season, they didn't answer anything. In fact, you're more lost at the end of the season than you are at the very beginning. So it's like, oh, fuck. How is that different than Twin Peaks? It's not. I'm not a giant Twin Peaks stan. I know there are a lot of people that are. I love his movie Blue Velvet. I love Lynch's movie Big Blue Velvet. But I know Twin Peaks is good. I've watched it. I enjoyed it. I never was like, oh my God, fuck yeah. This is so good. Lynch is the master at creating like tension and stress and anxiety within a frame. But he's just not very good at writing his way out of questions. He answers questions with questions.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Thank you for that Prime. I love his weirdness. Listen, I love him too. I just love Blue Velvet a lot. A lot. More than I like Twin Peaks. I think Twin Peaks is one of those shows where, like, I give it a lot of credit for being made when it was made.
Wow, that's very cool.
You're going to get in trouble for not sucking Lynch off. I know that. There are Lynch fucking mega fans. I think Twin Peaks, for being made when it was made on TV, is incredible. And I think it changed television forever. And I'm a big enough man to admit that. I just don't love it. I wish I had seen it when it first came out, and it probably would have fucked me up. Best opening scene of a film? I mean, I hate to say this, but god damn, that D-Day scene in fucking Saving Private Ryan is pretty fucking nuts. I still watch that, and I'm like, Jesus fuck. Dude, when the door drops and it's just she's like, oh my God. It's literally like 35 minutes of just like play it. I don't even think I could play it on stream. I think it's too graphic. I think I would probably get in trouble. The only person from Lost who still has celebrity. Oh, I watched The Hunt. It was so weird. Have you watched Pam and Tommy? I haven't. 28 weeks later, they shouldn't have ever made it. 28 weeks later is nowhere near as good as 28 days later. Did you watch Licorice Pizza? Not yet. What did you think of Fresh? It was okay. It was fun. For what it was, small little movie. Not too bad. I can't beat the shit out of it. It was good. For what it was. What do you think of the other endings of 28 Days Later? They're all fun.
Oh, yeah, wow,
even if they're not.
Cool.
Well, do you hear that? What do I hear? Only Eggy, thank you for the prime. The sound of another episode of Showdown? Oh, shit. You want to jump in here? Let's give the people what they want. Let's give them that spicy content. Before I call you, Austin, I'm going to grab a drink of water because I've been talking for like 3 hours. Give me 2 seconds, guys, and then I'll be talking to the one, the only Austin Show. 30 seconds. Austin, stay there.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Farley going crazy. I'm back. All right, I'm going to call Austin Show. Austin Show. Bam, bam, ba, down.
Oh my.
There he is.
Oh, okay.
The one, the only Austin Show.
Unplug my headset. There we go. All right.
Yes.
All right. Will
yes.
Will
yes.
Hope.
Yes.
Can't hear you. Oh, there you are.
Hello.
Hmm.
Yes.
Will Neff.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Let's see here. Hello, Will.
Hello. Yes, Austin Show. Can you
I don't know
hear
if
me?
I can hear you there.
Austin Show. Hang on, we'll try again. Austin Show, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Hello.
I tried to turn my camera on, but looks to see my battery is exhausted.
Your battery's exhausted. It's okay.
I was gonna try to turn it on, but my battery is exhausted.
Oh, just like me, dude. I'm feeling exhausted. How you feeling? What's up, dude? What are you up to?
Hello?
Yeah, Austin, are you okay, dude? Austin Show, professional streamer.
Fucking
Here
for this fucking Blue Yeti, man. This fucking Blue Yeti has a fucking. You pay $150 for a microphone, okay? And this is what you get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't make quality products anymore.
Austin,
really
you have a $150 microphone. You got to upgrade.
Oh yeah, wow. That's
Well, you know what?
Lego.
Maybe I'm a little frugal. You know what I mean?
You're
Maybe
not.
I'm a little frugal. I'm not.
As one of your best friends, let me tell you, that's horse shit.
You don't think I'm frugal?
No.
You don't think I'm ever making cost-effective decisions?
Sometimes.
Yeah, but it's weird shit, right? Like I won't
Yeah.
buy
Like your
a
blue,
microphone
like
for my
your
job.
Your Blue Yeti. You'll save $100 on your Blue Yeti.
Yeah. Whereas I'll buy,
$15 cookies.
it's true.
Yeah.
It's very true. But they immediately give me satisfaction.
That's right. Yeah. That's right.
I buy things that give me immediate satisfaction.
That's
like
right.
OnlyFans subscriptions.
Oh, yeah. Just satisfy your needs, baby.
I do. OnlyFans subscriptions give me pleasure immediately.
Yeah. That is true. I mean, I get that.
Yeah. So how's it going, Will? What's going on in your life? We haven't seen each other in a little bit.
This is the second stream of the day. I did school today. I'm so tired. I was hungover. So I'm just giving the people what they want. I'm giving them a little content. I'm doing kind of my talk radio shit, which is like, honestly, the
It's
content
a perfect
that
opportunity for Showdown then.
Yes, this is the content I actually kind of secretly enjoy the most.
Well, I've come into your stream quite often, and usually, I'm searching for an episode of Showdown, and I took my chance tonight because I saw you. Second stream, second win, no Survivor, no film school.
Yep.
No nothing.
Yep.
I said this is a perfect opportunity to call in.
Come
You know what
in,
I mean?
do some fucking Showdown.
Can I just say,
yeah,
it has been such a pleasure to watch you work in front of my eyes every Thursday during Name Your Price.
Oh yeah, wow. That's for
dude, I think I've gotten to the point where I do more live programming.
Yeah.
That's on TV than maybe anybody else.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right.
On television at this point.
You're on TV more than you're on Twitch.
Yeah.
Or you're about the same. I
Yeah.
mean, it's
Thursdays are a
crazy.
long day.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
I feel like I've got news story. Oh, yes. Oh, I've got a new Showdown exclusive.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Dude, I'll tell it on Hassan stream, but they'll be hearing it for the second time.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I went to a gay strip club this past weekend.
Oh, yeah, daddy.
Yeah. But no, not impressed. Not impressed.
Oh,
It was I went to
no.
Portland. I went to Portland.
Oh.
I went to a gay strip club in Portland.
The pickle's gone bad in Portland, huh?
Oh my God. No, they were giving anybody those jobs. I mean, all right. So I don't want to be mean.
Sure.
I'm sounding really gay. Hassan says I'm a catty bitch. But anyways, so this is the deal. I feel like if you're a dancer, I feel like that's what it is. You're a dancer, right?
Right.
This one guy gets up on the stage.
Sure.
I kid you not. For 10 minutes, he pulls down his pants. He gets his cock out, his half hard cock.
Yep.
And I'm like, okay, this guy's what is he gonna do? You know what I mean? He walks around the stage, no dancing, zero dancing, zero moving.
Not
of the
even
hips.
to the rhythm of the music.
No.
Not even
And
to
he
the.
walks around with his cock in his hand and just shows it to people for 10 minutes straight. He didn't
Austin,
even.
did he even helicopter it?
No, he didn't helicopter it. He didn't move or shake his ass or anything. He just held his cock in his hand.
God.
Is big, and it was a huge cock too.
It was a big cock, huh?
A big, bulgy, just a big fat cock. And he just walked around stage with it for 10 minutes.
Question, did you enjoy it at all?
Hell no.
No.
Hell no.
No.
I did not enjoy it at all. Like, come on. Like, are you kidding me?
So that's not your bag at all either.
No, and I'm a good tipper, okay? I'm a good tipper.
Okay.
But you, tell him at the Abbey.
You're a great tipper.
I'm a great tipper at the Abbey. I'm always throwing Tell them,
they-
Will, so they don't think I'm cheap.
No, you're a good tipper, but they got to go to work. And you're saying this guy was just hanging dong. He wasn't going to work.
He was just hanging dong, and I wasn't impressed. I literally walked into that place with the same amount of cash that I walked in, or I walked out of that place with the same amount of cash that I walked in with.
You said if you want me to tip that pickle, you better at least shake it.
Well, that's what I said. I said, what, you were just born with that. That's not fair.
That's
You know what I
right.
mean?
Hey, I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to be honest. I've never been to a strip club where I've seen a female stripper just walk around.
Yeah, with their boobs and butt out, right? She she puts on a
gotta
performance.
You got to work.
right?
Bam, bam, bam,
Yeah,
bam.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, I mean, he did have a fat cock, but and see, here's the other thing. All the other gays had all the tea on him.
Okay.
And they're like, oh yeah, he's straight. He's straight.
Oh,
we know he's straight.
Johnny Fatcock over there just has a fat
he was
cock.
straight. We know because he was hitting on one of the girls.
Interesting.
I mean, he could be bi. Who knows? But the gays had the tea on him.
Interesting.
They knew he's straight. And
So he's got a big fat cock. Ego arc. He's thinking he can just flap that thing around.
Yeah.
I'm ballsy.
Yeah, and it was just, I don't know. It wasn't a good night. It wasn't a good night. There were no twinks. There were 0 twinks.
Austin, someone in my chat just said that you're the type of top who doesn't know how to find the prostate. Is that true?
Oh, come on. Are you kidding me?
Is there any truth to that, Austin Show?
No, there's absolutely no truth to that. There is no truth to that whatsoever. I'm sick and tired of this classification of me as a selfish top. It couldn't be farther from the truth.
So you're beating that prostate like Rocky Balboa, right?
Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I don't just fuck, I make love.
That's right.
Okay? I make love, and I know exactly where it is.
Right.
And I hit it every time. Okay? I do.
Yeah.
But
I believe. I'm not the one in chat who said it. I just want to give you a chance to defend yourself against these allegations.
No, that's all I'm saying. Do I swallow? Okay, now what the fuck is this? What put your dick away? I mean,
Austin, why do people think that you're such a selfish top? Do you think
it's because Hassan starts these rumors? He's an LGBTQ foe.
Yeah, we know he's a foe of the LGBT community.
He's an LGBT.
He's a fucking
enemy.
We know he's a foe.
He's a foe. He hates gay people. It's common. It's common.
Do you think this is part of his long con to undermine the gay community on Twitch?
I don't know. I don't know what he's trying to do. I don't know if he's got an end game. He's like, never mind. I was gonna draw it. Never mind.
Right.
It's probably not good. Yeah. Not good to compare him to.
No, he's just. He's just a
but
foe.
Anyway,
he's just a foe.
He's got no end game. He's just an LGBTQ foe.
Right.
So yeah, but I'm not a selfish top. I don't think. Do you think? I mean, in your estimation, I know you don't know.
Austin.
I mean, we haven't had sex.
I don't think you're a selfish top.
Yes, sir.
I think you're a giving top.
I'm a gaming top. What does that mean?
Giving.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
You want to know why I think that?
What?
You got too much pride.
Okay. Explain.
I know that the same type of man who's like a 2-pump chump is the same thing as a selfish top, and they just don't care about making a statement with their cock. But I think if you went in to a bottom situation and you didn't get the bottom off, you'd be personally offended.
Oh, yeah. Dude, you nailed it. In my sexual experiences, if the bottom does not come, I did something wrong.
Yeah, it's an ego thing for you.
I will not come until they come.
That's right.
That is my...
Dude, I just know you. You have too much ego for that. You couldn't stand it.
No.
No.
I couldn't.
No.
I literally couldn't.
No.
I wouldn't be able to handle it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I feel like you're the same way, though.
Oh, for sure. It's
you
an
are
ego
not
thing.
a selfish lover.
No, it's an ego thing.
Yeah. 100%.
You gotta make a statement.
I feel like if you had to like do gay for pay, like you would still like that's how much pride you have. Like Will would be the best top in the business. He'd go straight to the top.
You gotta take pride in what you do. You know,
exactly.
Whatever you do, do it well.
Yeah, I know. Will would fucking suck the balls through a cop on Gay for Pay. He would do it better than anybody else.
Jesus Christ, dude. I love it. Hey, listen, when are we going to do a Twitch drag show?
I don't know, but when are we going to do our other show that we talked about over the phone? I said, we'll talk about it on Showdown. Do you remember that?
What's up?
AustinShow and Will Neff's Arena of Chaos. Remember that?
Yes.
Remember this?
I want to do Arena of Chaos.
We set up well, tell them about it. You give them the high level pitch.
Arena of Chaos. Austin and I just go to a public location, right? And volunteers on the street come.
Yep. We set up an octagon.
Right. And we give you cash prizes to compete in very strange events.
Yes.
So like one would be salmon slap. We give both competitors a full-size salmon. And the first one to slap the other one in the face, $100.
Right. Okay. But the thing is these people go in to win money, but they have no idea what the fuck the competition
That's
is
right.
before they both
It could
agree
be
to it.
anything. It could be like a pogo competition. Who can pogo for longer?
Right.
It can be like a glizzy gobble off. Who can eat more hot dogs in 30 seconds?
Right. Yep.
But dude, the salmon slap is, it just brings joy to my heart.
Yep. Yep. Wait, why are people pogoing?
I don't know.
Wait, why is it a pogo? Oh, pogo. Oh,
Yeah.
because you said pogo. I see. Yeah.
Pogo competition?
Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yep.
I was like, what did I say? Did I say something wrong or what? But yeah, I just yeah. Anyway, the gay club was not the vibe this weekend.
Feels bad, man.
I don't know. It kind of ruined it. I think I was ruined from LA, man. LA's like,
Yeah.
I've
What
started
did
to dress
I ever
different.
tell you? I told you this is gay mecca right here. San Francisco and LA, that's gay meccas right there. You got to go on a Taj to gay mecca.
I know. I think when you go to like, I don't know, when I go to West Hollywood, like, I don't know, you've changed me. I give you, you've changed me. You've changed how I dress. You've changed, you've changed how I dress. I dress now, I know how to dress myself the way that you've taught me how to dress, which is great, which is much elevated. I got kind of a compliment this weekend from some random woman at the gay club. Actually, she's like,
"Ooh,
are you from the East Coast?"
Look at you. Look at you.
I was like, no, I'm not. I'm from the West Coast. And she's like, oh, you just dress so good. You're from the East Coast.
My little broke back all grown up.
Yeah, I know. I still kind of dress like urban cowboy a little bit.
A little bit. It's in you. It's in you.
It's still in me, but I do a lot better than normal.
I still think we need to do a drag show. Twitch drag show would go crazy.
I'd love that.
Yeah.
I'd love that. You want to do it?
Yes.
I think you'd be like the MC, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like you'd be the MC. Who do you think would look really good in? You know who do you think would look the worst in drag?
Hassan Piker.
Oh,
There's no way to put pearls on that pig, baby. He's just too manly, dude.
True.
You just can't ungrug him, dude.
No,
you just can't ungrug that boy. You know who would look really good in drag?
Who?
Dude, Flex Ninja, I think would make a really pretty. Yeah.
God.
Flex, I think would.
Dude, that guy has so much sex appeal. It's unbelievable.
Yep.
Like he's off the charts. Like, look, and I don't take this the wrong way.
Yeah.
But like, there's certain people, regardless of their look, and he's good looking.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. But his looks aside, his energy, his sexual and not sexual energy. I don't want to be objectifying or whatever, but his energy, he's just got like, he's just so, I think, it just like everything about him makes him just super, attractive.
Yep.
I don't know. He's just got an energy.
Sear, I think, would nail it. You know, they kind of did the precursor for this at Shit Camp.
Yeah, they did.
I think if we did Austin Show, Drag On These Nuts, DragCon, DragCon would go crazy.
Oh yeah, and we invite like viewers to tip us.
Yeah.
What do you think? Like we open it up to the public?
Yep. And we do like a legit drag race. Like we have we have panel.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's like a dinner too. So like dinner's being served while we're doing our show.
Oh,
so
I love
it. It's like a black tie. Well, not a black tie, but like a.
Oh, I love
people
it.
dress up for it, right?
Yeah.
It's like a what is it? Cabaret? Is that?
Yes.
Or is that the? Yeah.
It's like a drag show. We'd all lip sync.
Yeah.
Who do you think would have the best death drop?
Oh, you.
Me?
Yes.
I'm an old dog at this point. I feel like I would explode a hip.
Do you think anybody in the streaming community that we know?
By all that is
I think Ali. I think Myth could do a hell of a death drop.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, I could not do it. I would snap my neck if I did it. I would snap my everything.
Yep.
I would break my leg in half. I'm trying to think who's a good dancer. I can't see many people doing a death drop.
No.
I mean, Hassan would do a death drop. He'd just trip and fall off the stage or some shit. That would be his death drop.
Yeah. Death dropping is hard. You got to be flexible and you got to be confident.
Yeah, that's true.
For those of you who don't know, here, I'm going to show the community what a death drop looks like. Because I've mentioned this, but I think, we got to give them visual aids.
Yep.
So a death drop is like the slam dunk of the drag community. And it's where you just jump. Yes, here you go. These are death drops right here. Take a look. Bang. Yes. Oh, you just leap, bang, down into a split, or usually on your back. Oh my God.
Insane.
Now that's oh my God, dude. The impact. Bang. These are all split. Oh. Oh my God. Oh God. That's a death drop right there. That's a proper one. Landing on your back. God darn, man. That's tough.
Yeah, I just don't know if any of us could do that. I really don't.
It's tough. It's not easy.
I just don't.
Best one. All right, someone sent me a new best drag entrance ever. Dude, this is filmed on a potato.
Oh, Dave Gurr, I know I cannot do a death drop.
Yeah.
I can't even bend over and touch my toes. You expect me to do a death drop? Hell no.
You gotta risk ripping everything.
Hell no. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, this mashup of death drops is incredible. Have you ever seen this? Austin? This is actually really good. This is like an iconic clip right here. Hang on, I'll even pause the music. You ready? Take a look.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh my. Oh, that's awesome.
Hell yeah. That's how you death drop. By the way, for those of you looking for the song, because I already know people are going to be like, damn, that was a jam. That's Super Mode. Tell me why.
I fucking love that. We need to do a drag show, Will.
We need to do a drag show.
We need to do one. Do you like the idea of selling tickets to the public?
Yes, and I think the way you sell it is drag off, where you have two teams versus each other. So maybe OTK versus 100 Thieves drag off.
Oh, yes.
Like a matchup. Like 6 people, 3 rounds, best of 3. You know?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The OTK versus 100 Thieves drag off.
Yep.
Oh, yes. From our org. Me, you, Courage. Yep. Totally.
Oh my God. You talk about Courage the Girthquake?
Yes.
I'm ready.
He would kill it in drag.
Yep.
And you know he would own it like 100%.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Maybe we even get a third org in there. A fatal 3-way. OTK versus OTV versus 100 Thieves.
Well, I don't know if they have enough people to do, well, I mean, women can do drag too, right?
Oh, yeah.
So it doesn't have to be just men.
Right. It could be OTV and friends.
I'd say the Ludwig house.
Dude,
that's a good one.
Skara, Master Yoshi, and Ludwig represent OTK or OTV.
That'd be Ludwig, Slime, Aiden. I think
that would be
Ludwig...
awesome if every team needed a big boy category. Skara versus Courage versus S-Van. Are you shitting me? The big boy category would go crazy.
Yeah.
Plus size queens.
Oh, yes. That would be so great.
That would be very big.
Yeah, that would be huge. That would be fantastic.
They would be fantastic.
They would be fantastic. Believe me.
Everybody's doing
We're gonna make America great again, folks.
That's right. Everybody's doing celebrity boxing. We do a fucking drag show.
We need to break. We need to change the vibe. You know what I mean?
For sure. 1,000%.
I bet we could rent out the Abbey for a night.
Oh my God, yeah.
And get the stage for the Abbey. Like they would allow that. I feel like they would.
I mean,
we have to pay him something.
Look at this energy right here. Look at this energy.
You like on the floor, like crawling at the camera.
Oh my God.
Everybody down.
I did terrible with Ludwig. I just turned Ludwig into like a twink that I would have sex with.
Yeah.
Or I tried to.
The hot man.
That's all.
They're ready, dude. They're ready.
I'm sorry. Like the grudge.
I'm gonna suck the semen out of your dick and you don't have a choice.
Jesus Christ, dude.
They did good.
They did really good.
Whose channel was that on?
I think that was on Cuties.
One of the girls, yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought. That was good. That was such a good shit. Camp was so great. I'm so excited for it.
Bro, Box could literally carry for OTV and friends, though, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Box's drag is insane.
For sure. So what do you got planned for the rest of the week? We're doing Name Your Price. We got really good guests this week.
Yep.
Super excited. We won't tell you, though. We're not going to tell them.
Nope. No. We're not going to tell you.
Keep it a secret.
You know what I said? I leaked. You know what I told them?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be the biggest episode yet.
It could be. We'll see.
Could be.
It could be the biggest episode.
I'm interviewing director Robert Eggers this week.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep. Director of The Lighthouse, The Witch, and The Northman.
I love that. That is amazing. Are you interviewing him on stream?
I'm interviewing him on Attack of the Show.
Wow. That is fucking insane.
Yep.
That is amazing. And that's happening this week right after Name Your Price.
That's right. I'm going to ask him if his next movie is going to be The Something as well.
Oh, that's so exciting. Okay, by the way, Name Your Price cast. You ready? Not the one this week, but you know what who I want on the week after that?
Tell me.
But I need your help.
All right.
I need your help.
Shoot it, baby.
Because it's hard to get him to do anything. Right?
Yeah.
Hassan Piker.
Yes.
Need your help for him.
Okay.
I will suck his cock. All right?
Okay.
Stavros. Halikas.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
And Moist Critical.
Wow.
Wouldn't that be so fucking awesome?
I mean, we can just phone it in that week because the cast would carry.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That would be so fucking fun.
That's a big time cast.
And you know what? Oh, dude.
Yes?
Throwing in Andy Milonakis would be so fucking hot.
Yes.
Dude, because we can throw a fourth person on if we want to.
We can do whatever we want.
We can Moist Critical, Andy Milonakis.
Yes, it's our show.
Dude, that would be insane.
It's my show. It's time for me to rock this.
It's my show. I'm Andy Milonakis. Dude,
Yes.
wouldn't that be... Dude, Stavros, Andy Milonakis, Moist Critical, and Hassan Piker would fucking... That would be the funniest episode ever.
You're going crazy right now, and I like it.
I know. I'm pogging.
You're
I'm
pogging out of control. You're making me pog too hard.
I know. And if we had a fifth Noah Miller, that would be insane.
Oh my God.
I mean, that would just be fucking. Oh.
That's
God.
too big. That's too big an episode.
It's too big. Like it would break the fucking. It would break the broadcast.
We would never be able to live up to the standards set by that episode.
I know. Literally.
Yep.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see. Let's ask. What do you think? Andy's in Italy. Do you think he'd do it?
I don't know. He might be back by then. My beautiful
You think
boy.
so?
I think they were only supposed to be over there for like 2 weeks, and I think they're coming up on it. But they might stay longer. I don't know. Last time I talked to Sierra, it sounded like he might never come home.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Dude,
Last time
where
I
the
talked to
fuck-
Sierra, it sounds like they live in Italy now.
Yeah. Oh, it's 3 weeks. Will.
Oh. Yeah, they're.
But we wouldn't be doing that episode till what's this week's
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Yeah.
5 months.
We wouldn't do it till like the 21st.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like that episode's like in 10 days.
Okay.
So I got to try to get somebody to do it. Yeah, we're going to get Hassan to do it. That's what we're going to do. You think he'll do it?
I think he'll do it if we let him simultaneously stream.
Well, I'll talk to you about it. I got no idea.
Okay, okay.
Well, I'll talk to you later about it. Because it may be me involved sucking his cock. I'm just kidding. I would never do that.
You can suck his cock.
No, I would never. He's not my type. Seriously. If it was like between sucking, never mind.
Okay, what?
Never mind. I just wouldn't do it. He's not my type. I've told you this. Will, tell them seriously because they don't believe me.
What's that?
Hassan, do you think Hassan is my type?
No.
Yeah.
I used to make fun of you about it, but I've seen your type. He's
Have
about
you-
he's about 1.5 feet too tall. And he's got about one barber's chair floor too much hair on his chest.
It's exactly right.
Yeah.
He's like way too big.
Way too much. Yeah.
It's seriously.
Yeah, listen, there are some guys that are tops that are, a little verse. I don't think you're verse at all.
No, I could take it. I just like I.
You could, but I very rarely have I ever in my life heard you be like, God, I just want that guy to just fuck my ass. That's not not how you operate. You're much more like that twink's got a sassy mouth. I like that. That's what
I don't talk like that. Come on.
Listen, I'm leaking. That's usually what I hear. You like sassy twinks. It's what I mean? That's the other thing is Hassan's just not sassy enough for you.
I do. I think I like sassy twinks piss me off so fucking much they make me mad. But I think at the end of the day, the sassiness and is what I like, I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're into that.
I think I like sassy.
Yeah. Listen,
Sassy twinks.
listen, I like buxom women with biceps. Okay. You like sassy
Okay.
twinks. You know what I mean? I like strong, curvy women.
Yeah.
Women. I always say I like a woman that she has the chance of, she might just beat the shit out of me. I don't know.
I like that.
I like that. I like that feeling that she could just handle her business with me. You like a sassy twink that's just going to verbally berate you a little bit.
Not verbally berate me.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
You like that.
I like just like a little bitchiness. I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of like. It's like I think it pisses me off in the moment, but it's kind of like I don't know. It's just like I don't like it, but it's like
I just know what pickup line you'd be into.
What would that be?
If there's a twink who was like, so what are you gonna break your hip fucking me, old man? Or something like that, that would set you into overdrive. You'd be like, oh, I'll show you.
It would, maybe something.
Dude, you were laughing so hard, your Blue Yeti died.
But I think also I do dream of a time when I think like every once in a while I have like this thing in me where I just like I want somebody who's like my exact strength and like look, like my aesthetic a little bit.
Yeah.
And I just want to fucking fight them. like I just want to fucking fight. But like in a hot way. Like fight naked.
I get you.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Like
that's
wrestle.
That's why I like shield maidens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Like it's just like a fucking fight. Like push me through a fucking window.
Oh my god.
Push me through.
Wait a minute.
Door.
That's not fighting. That's attempted manslaughter.
No. That's not what I mean.
Push me through a pane glass window.
Like literally slap me in the face. Slap me in the face. I'm gonna slap you back harder. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway.
I feel you.
I don't know. It's just like a kind of a thing. But what is that in us? Why do we want to slap and hit and be violent?
I don't know. I think that's primal.
You think so?
I think it's a little primal.
Like, why do we want to slap? Like, why do people like that sort of thing?
I don't know. I don't know. It makes you feel alive.
It does, I guess.
Yeah.
It's about trust.
It's about trust.
Who's in love at AustinShow?
Defense.
Dude, I've never heard "throw me through a pane glass window." Though.
You've never heard that before?
That's a new one for me. Throw me out a window is one I haven't heard before. God damn.
I don't know.
That's pretty serious.
It's just, I don't know. It's just an experience.
Yeah.
I would never throw somebody. I've never really had that. That's daddy issues. No, it's not.
Dude, if your dad's throwing you through a window, you got problems beyond sexuality, dude.
Yeah. Penetrate me through the drywall.
Who said that?
Somebody in the chat.
Penetrate me through the drywall? Oh, God.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Then you're definitely dating someone named Kyle. Dude, I've never met a Kyle who saw a drywall he couldn't defeat.
Dude, I said I would want to be thrown through a plain glass window, and somebody goes, Austin's the most PG top I've ever seen. like there's something like
Austin just did the impression of like the man that ruins his life, like the man that he longs for. You just did an impression of the type of men you're attracted to.
I did. Oh God.
Oh shoot. So what else is going on in your life, Austin? I don't want to keep you here too long.
Other than, oh man, I don't, nothing really. I've got a few shows I've been pitching around. And
Sure.
I'm just looking, to put those through. I've been, casting for Name Your Price, as you well know.
Yep.
That's been fun. That's pretty much it.
Wow, that's
Oh, I got a new car. I told you that.
Yeah, that car's beautiful.
It's fun. I've been having a good time with it.
Yep.
I've been flying back and forth from LA.
Yeah, you do a lot of flying, baby.
I do. I'm so sick of the fucking flying with a fucking face. Oh, wait, I shouldn't. Wait.
I'm tired of wearing this mask, huh, Austin? I'm tired of it.
I am. I think the mask mandate's gonna expire
I do too.
On April 18th.
Dude, other countries are still in lockdown, man. How crazy is that?
It's crazy. I don't know. I've got 3 shots. I'm ready for a 4th. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Whatever it takes.
I'll do everything it takes. Yeah, China's going crazy, but I don't know. Yeah, they redid. I know Philadelphia redid the indoor mask mandate, but they make an exception for vaccinated people. Do you think it's going to come back in California?
Dude, I don't know if I'm going to be honest. I've been such a good little COVID preventer in my life. You know what I mean? I didn't go out. I didn't socialize. Yep. I kept my 6-foot distance. I got my shots. I did everything. I don't know if I could go back anymore.
No, I don't think so either.
I don't know if I could go back anymore, dude.
I don't think I could either.
I think I would have to go to one of the areas that didn't give a shit.
Will and I are gonna move to Orlando.
Yeah, I don't think I can go back in the box.
Will and I are gonna be Disney princes.
Yeah,
we'll be working at Disney World.
I swear to you, like, I was such an advocate. I was such a good player, but it's like 2 years in, man. 2 years of my life. I'm older at this point. Yeah. I can't miss out on any more life. I can't do it. I got to be able to do the little things. I got to go be able to get a sandwich and shit like that. I just can't. I can't do it.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of getting there too myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm getting there. And die? Said somebody in the chat. What are you, crazy? You psycho? God fucking A, man.
We did our best. We're just not coordinated enough as human beings. We're just not unified enough. It's never going anywhere. I've given up hope that it'll ever go anywhere. So what are we doing? You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's like Australia did federal pound me in the ass lockdowns every time that someone even sneezed, and they're in the same exact fucking situation we're in. I don't know.
You know what? We'll see. I just hope everybody gets vaccinated.
That's right. Just get vaccinated.
Everybody needs to get your fucking vaccination.
Protect yourself.
So that we can get so close, but then fucking a small group of the population fucks it up for all of us.
No, they didn't. Yes, they did. Yes, they did, dude. Australia locked the fuck down. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they locked the fuck down. Oh, dude. The Gay Show. Have you heard of The Gay Show that Hassan's watching?
No.
From like the old reality TV show from like 2004, that the whole premise of the show was to like, it was like find the gay guy. Like one guy's like gay and he's like competing for love and she's like trying to figure out who it is. No. It's called Playing It Straight.
Oh my God. Is this
dude, it's so fucking homophobic. It's unbelievable. It's like such a like this one guy literally said he got like a pink bedroom, right? They were all in this house. He got like the pink bedroom and he goes to the interview and it's like, oh, fuck, man. I got the pink bedroom. Now everybody's going to think I'm gay. Like, it's that level of
what?
It's 2004. It's 2004 homophobia.
Playing it. All right, I'm watching the trailer real quick.
It's so bad.
Is he watching this on stream?
Yeah.
Damn, he found the next content meta, dude.
I don't know what to expect from this. You know, I know it's
So
gonna be
good.
fun no matter what. We're gonna have a blast.
Oh, she's straight gorgy, too.
14 strapping young
14 men.
lads. This is gonna be tough. I don't want to just pick one. I want to have them all.
Brokeback Ranch.
She has a presence. She has an energy about her that is just, it's infectious. You can't help but fall into it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We're all out for blood. I mean, we're here for the money.
And I don't know which one of you is starting to spread little rumors or whatever.
Masculinity.
No!
If you got something to say, let me know.
I haven't seen a straight guy yet.
Head over.
Oh my God, he broke his arm.
Oh, brother, your shoulder? My arm broke.
Oh my God, what the fuck?
Oh. Oh my God.
That's in the
Who
trailer.
puts that in an advertisement?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh God.
Catch is, some of you are straight, and some of you are gay.
Oh. He said, oh shit.
Jack, I need to tell you something very important. Some of these guys are gay.
What?
If you pick
Bro, what is this?
a straight guy to fall for, the two of you will split $1 million. If you fall for a gay guy, he gets the entire million himself, and you don't get anything.
Dude, okay, listen. I've never watched this show, Austin. I'm going to make a prediction right now. She fell for a gay guy. Because gay guys are better at being straight men than straight men are.
Yeah.
If a gay guy had $1 million on the line, he's going to seduce her pants off.
Yeah.
1000%.
You think so?
Yeah. They're better groomed, more emotionally insightful.
Somebody said, except Austin. You think I could charm a lady if I had? You think if I was on this show, how do you think I'd do?
Wait, finish it? Why do I have to finish it? Plot twist, she's gay too. Out the first episode.
Okay.
Everyone is gay? Wait, they're all gay?
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Someone send the trailer again. I closed it already.
I think I do really well on a show like that.
Control Shift T. Ugh. I don't want to push buttons. Not working.
Not working.
There it goes. All right. Let's see. Let's finish this trailer. People were so adamant that I finished this. This better be good.
And you don't get anything.
Every little thing I analyze that they do. Every little thing.
You think I don't see your door open? You think I'm afraid of you, dude?
Jackie's taking control of the game. She's trying to sniff out the gay guys.
So I have this new strategy. Figure out, if you're gay or straight. I don't think a gay man would kiss me.
You want to do it sitting or standing?
You don't think a gay man would kiss you for $1 million? What the fuck?
Eat ass, bitch.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I am so confused right now.
Oh, what? The gay guy kissed me for $1 million? You're crazy.
So confused.
What are you talking about? Of course I'd kiss a woman for $1 million.
Unfortunately,
I kiss women for free.
She knows.
I'd love to do that. That's so. I kiss girls all the time.
It's so hard.
I do.
I don't know. I really can't.
I kiss
tell
my
who's
straight
I.
girlfriends all the time.
It's so hard.
On the
I can't do this. I don't know.
I've kissed Caroline.
That's true.
And this is so unfair that I have to decide. And it blows my mind that some of you are gay. I just can't believe it. I can't.
I can't. All right. I don't know if there was any groundbreaking revelation that we needed to see there, but you guys were adamant that I finished
How do you think I do in the show?
Yo.
I think you do fine. I think you would do well.
Viewers, the male contestant.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because yeah, I think I could do it. Like, pretend you're a chick. I bet I could do it. We should bring Caroline in here. See if I can flirt with her.
Shut the fuck up. I like how you changed your voice. Oh, yeah. Pretend you're a chick, dude.
Yeah,
Is this your straight guy voice? Hey, what's up, dude?
No, this is my straight guy voice right here.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up?
Mirrored. Oh, that's it? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's a good straight guy voice right there.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, yo.
Hey, yo?
Dude, like,
you throw
this is
it.
how we talk.
Wait a minute. Are you from New York now? You threw it in Ayo? Ayo. What up, Don? What's up, B?
Dude, I was at the club yesterday, and fuck, dude. This girl's fucking...
Okay, you're out first round. I'm sorry. I had faith. I shouldn't have had faith. I was all wrong. I was wrong to have faith. Gay as hell.
What do you mean? Let me try it again.
You don't have to fucking be a New York like club kid to be straight. You already sound straight.
Yeah, dude, I was fucking this girl. dude, like, I think I want to hit. Dude,
oh my God, he's so straight.
Dude, would you hit it? Would you hit it? Would you... Bro, look at her pussy, bro.
Oh my God. Okay, that's the gayest. Look at her pussy. You're just gonna say this to a woman in a dating show?
Straight, guys.
So that's your line? You're trying to convince a woman that you're straight, and you go, "Hey yo, I'm trying to hit. Let me see your pussy."
No.
That was your best attempt at being straight. Dude, what the hell? What the hell?
No. I don't know. I was.
Here, we'll role play. We'll role play a little bit. Ready?
All right. I'll try. I'll try to be straight.
So, what's your name? It's really nice to meet you.
Hey, Austin. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Hi. My name's Stacy.
Hi, Stacy.
Hi.
Hi.
So I don't know if you know this, but there are hidden gay men on this show. You're not a gay man, right?
No, absolutely not. No, absolutely.
Convince me. Do something straight.
Well, I mean, what do you mean? I don't understand. Like, don't I just act the way I act?
I don't know. Tell me, what do you like? What do you like to do, Austin?
Well,
where would we go on a date?
You know, if we were to go on a date, like right now.
Yeah. You'd take me anywhere.
Probably anywhere.
Yeah.
I'd probably go like laser tagging. I think that'd be so
laser tag?
Yeah, I think it'd be so dope to go laser
Why
tagging.
laser tag?
I don't know. It's just like dope. Like, I've taken other chicks there before, and
you take a lot of chicks to laser tag?
Yeah.
Does it work?
I mean, you know, like, look,
wow.
I'm young. I'm successful.
So are you good?
Of course.
Are you good at laser tag? Are you trying to impress me?
I'm super dope.
Okay.
At laser tag. I'm super dope. Yeah,
what's your favorite part of a woman? What are you attracted to?
Oh, like, can I be honest? Like,
yeah, be honest. No, be honest. I want you to be honest.
I mean, I don't want to get like too. I know it's like
the
first date. I don't want to get
honest.
too like sexually explicit.
No. I gotta weed out the gays.
Of course.
Yeah. So what are you attracted to?
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you.
Okay, sorry.
You know, I know a lot of guys, like, you know, they're like ass over tits, but like, I'm gonna be honest, like, tits, like, man.
So you're a boob guy.
I'm such a boob guy. Like, I know it's kind of whack, but you know, I'm just like, I don't know, man. There's something about tits, man.
Wow.
Fuck, you know.
What do you think of my tits?
Oh, you got really nice tits. You just like, they're incredible.
Wow.
You know, like, they're just, you know, like, you got good natural tits.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, like,
do you prefer them that way? Do you anything more?
Oh
than
yeah, totally. No,
okay.
yeah, totally. Like,
So you don't like them too big?
No, like, it's like, you know, it's like fake tits, or just like, you know, they feel like plastic. You know what I mean?
Oh, so you felt a lot of fake tits?
Oh no. But like, I know, like, I've felt them before.
Oh, whose fake tits did you feel?
Stacy. Yeah.
That's my name.
We fucking, after laser tag, we went to the back of my
Oh, you did some
Dodge.
groping after laser tag? And you went to your Dodge? So you drive a truck?
Yeah, Durango. Yeah.
You drive a Dodge Durango? That's a big truck, Austin.
I mean a Dodge Ram. Sorry.
What? Oh. What do you do with what line of work are you in?
Oh man, funny you should ask.
Yeah.
Well, I'm an accountant. Yeah.
You're an
I'm
accountant who drives the Dodge Durango.
Yeah, I'm an accountant.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
I
you're
just
good
do,
with
like-
numbers?
I'm really good with numbers, you know?
Hey, Austin, you kind of sound like a little tired. Are you
Yeah.
tired?
No, not at all. I'm awake. I think like we should go to bed.
Wow. You just want to take me right now, huh?
I do. I just think you and I should go upstairs right now. Like I'm kind of tired.
Wow. I mean, we're on television right now.
Yeah, but fuck
You're
it. Like,
straight as hell.
I know. Like
You just
YOLO.
want to.
Like I want the
take me.
cameras like they can see it. You know what
Wow.
I mean?
Oh,
Like,
so
I'm not-
you're a little bit of an exhibitionist.
I don't care. The cameras like put it to network. I don't got nothing to hide. You know what I mean? Sorry, mom.
You don't think
You
you'd
know?
lose your job as an accountant?
No, I mean, fuck it. Like you be
Wow.
worth it. You know what I mean?
God, you're such a chat.
Yeah, I know. All right, babe, let's go. Come on.
All right, fuck it, let's do it.
What
Austin?
do you think, huh?
Austin?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Thank you. Thank you. Didn't I
Can
do
I
good?
can I ask a question though?
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
We're upstairs now. Take out your cock.
Uh.
Come on.
Yeah.
We're upstairs now. Take your cock out.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
All right.
it's flaccid.
Oh. You gotta suck it first.
Okay.
It just takes.
Oh God, dude! That's the straightest thing you said the whole time.
What is it?
Oh shit, bro! Wow, wow.
Is that good though?
You did okay. I don't know why you think being straight means you kind of like have to be like uninterested and like what?
No, you have to kind of be like
Whatever.
a douche. Like I was like, I turned into a frat guy.
Yeah, you definitely had a
Like
douchiness to
dumb
you.
fucking like a fucking himbo.
You definitely had a douchiness to you.
Yeah, like douchey, like fuck it, dude. Like
Yeah, I'm an accountant. Whatever. I drive a fucking Dodge Durango.
a Dodge Durango and like
I almost
like
shit
the
my
laser
pants
tagging.
when you said that you drove a Dodge Durango.
I thought it was a truck. Oh god. Dodge Durango.
Oh yeah, wow, that's
Wait, let's look up what a this. This is a Dodge Durango.
JHB.
This is a Dodge Durango right here. You go, I drive a truck, and then you say Dodge Durango. Dude, you could have gotten busted. You're lucky
Dude,
that Stacy wasn't up on her cars.
Oh god, I don't know.
Wait,
couldn't
I thought a
think of
Dodge Durango was a SUV.
I couldn't think of a fucking Dodge. You
I
know
thought.
what I mean?
Wait, I thought that was an SUV.
Oh no, no, yeah, no, like it is. It's a crossover SUV. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I just
I
get
don't
confused.
know. I'm not a big car
you know?
person, so it's kind of a truck.
It's like kind of a truck. It's a big truck. Yeah.
Oh, I thought a truck had like a bed.
No, like it does, but like this is like a crossover, so it's like a truck and
Oh.
a car at the same time.
Wow.
I'm actually I'm actually auditing for this car manufacturer. Actually, that's like one of my clients.
Oh,
It's one of my accounts. Yeah.
so you were given your Durango.
No. I worked for it. I worked for it.
Okay.
I got
sorry.
paid. Yeah.
You
I'm an
got paid
auditor.
in a Durango.
No, I got paid
Oh.
I got paid and then I bought the Durango.
Oh.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very
So why did you? What was the part about you auditing the car company?
Well, like, no, I was trying to say, like, I'm an auditor.
Okay.
Yeah, like I audit.
Sure.
And like we were talking about cars, and you're like,
Austin, can I ask you a question?
yeah.
Are you gay?
Had to sub so that I don't miss this premium content.
Why did you laugh?
What are you talking about? No, I'm not gay.
Austin, I'm worried you're one of the hidden
The
gays.
fuck do you mean? The fuck do you mean? You think I'm fucking
Oh my
gay?
gosh, you're getting a little aggressive, Austin.
Yeah, because I'm not fucking gay. Okay.
Why is that so offensive?
Well, because like, what if I called you?
that's very cool.
I don't know. I'm not gay. Okay.
Okay. You're just coming off a little, hot right now. It's okay.
Yeah, I know. Let's go back to the room.
Stop trying to fuck me. Dude, that was really impressive.
That was good, right?
You didn't do as well that time. I'm gonna admit it.
I know. It's because I don't know. My edibles hit me, so I don't know why the fuck I said I was an auditor for a car manufacturer. I couldn't follow the logic. I was like, why the fuck did I say
was that fake?
Oh, it's just like,
oh shit. That was a good sketch. That was a good sketch right there. That was a good end scene.
That was a good end scene. Absolutely. That was good. Was that good? That was good improv, huh?
That was pretty good improv.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we do pretty good.
Yeah.
I just fucking ordered a milkshake and it's
Go get your milkshake. Thank you for this incredible impromptu.
Are you ready for me to go? Is that what you're saying?
No, I just don't want to keep you from your milkshake.
No, it's okay. I understand you'd like me to leave.
Shut the fuck. Don't gaslight me.
I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry. Are you gaslighting me? I thought you wanted to leave.
No, like what the fuck does that even mean?
I just feel like you kind of insinuated that you wanted to leave, and then when I was like, that's fine,
like,
you were like, oh, you want me to go?
No, like I think we should like watch a movie. It's like
what movie would we watch?
The Princess Diaries.
Oh, some would say that's kind of a gay movie.
Yeah, maybe if they're like super insecure about their sexuality.
Wow.
But
you're so buff and hunky.
Amazing job, Austin. You're
and
so
alpha.
straight and hot and straight.
Yeah, like I'm not gay, but I'm confident in it, and I know chicks like princesses, so like that's why we're gonna watch it. Right?
Oh, we're just gonna watch it. You're not even giving me an option. That's hot.
No, like you can choose, but like this
that's
is the
alpha.
one.
You're so alpha.
Yeah,
no,
that's what I said. You know,
tell me. I want you to say we're watching it.
We're watching it.
Just say we're fucking watching this movie.
We're fucking watching this movie.
I want you to grab my hair and say, "Listen, you little dirty girl. You're gonna watch this Mel Brooks movie from the 1980s, and you're gonna like it."
Listen, baby girl, we're gonna watch this fucking movie from the 80s with Mel Brooks.
No, he's not in. Well, I guess he's in it, but he directed it.
We're gonna watch the movie directed by Mel Brooks from the fucking 80s.
Yes. And then we're gonna do a double feature with Spaceballs, aren't we?
Then we're gonna, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. A double
triple feature. Robin Hood, Mad in Tights. Oh my god. Fuck.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna
my
do.
god, you love satire, don't you?
I love it.
You fucking love 80s satire.
I love it. It's my favorite decade.
Oh my god.
It's my favorite decade. I love it.
Go drink your milkshake, you fucking degenerate.
Dude, I lost it. God, that's kind of. Why was I turned on?
I don't know. Stacy, dude, the character really took over there.
It really did.
Yeah, I kind of Daniel Day-Lewis. I lost myself.
We should do like a Saturday Night Live, but like we should do like a Saturday.
So I'm actually working on a show, and I've talked about it. But I'm working on a show where I have one of the animators for Pendleton Ward, who did Midnight Gospel, and he did a regular show. He did a lot of stuff like that, and he's gonna do live animation puppets for Sear, Andy Milanakis, and I, and then a rotating fourth improvisational cast member. And we're gonna do an improv show with live animation.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Lord Spew is his
That
name.
is so fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fucking hysterical.
Yep.
So name your cast again.
Andy Milanakis.
Amazing.
Sear.
Perfect. Yep.
Myself.
Yep.
Lord Spew is the main animator.
Okay.
There will be a guest animator every time, and then there will be a guest improviser every time.
Love that shit. Love that.
Yeah.
Amazing. Can't wait. Great. Fantastic. Brilliant.
I think
Give it up.
I think it's gonna be called Doodles.
Doodles?
Yep.
Amazing.
Yep.
Hello, Miko. All right.
Go get your milkshake.
Go get your milkshake. One thing I'd like to say, please follow my Twitter. Twitter.com/Austin on Twitter.
Yes.
Somebody link it, please. That's all you got to do. One last thing before you leave. Before I leave.
Is this the start of
Come say
once
hi
a
to me.
week Showdown, Austin? The people want to know.
Yes. We'll be
Showdown
back next
once a
week with another episode of Showdown.
I love it.
Okay. No, it's Austin on Twitter. What? No, it's not me. I'm not just.
Twitter.com
It's Twitter.com/Austin on Twitter.
Wait, whose account is this? It doesn't even exist.
I know. Austin on Twitter, not.
Feels bad.
Twitter.com/Austin on. Oh no.
Oh, no.
So embarrassing. I'm so sorry. There we go. Okay. All right. Bye, Will.
Bye. Enjoy your milkshake. I love talking to you. I can't wait to see you Thursday.
Love you. See you Thursday. Can't wait.
Good night.
Bye.
Whoa. An impromptu episode of Name Your Price, of Showdown. Did you guys enjoy that? Twitter.com/selfishtop. Fuck yeah. I had so much fun. For a second stream of the day, that was pretty freaking good. I tell you what. You know what I mean? Miko, by the way, hello. Yes, Miko, yes. Would you like to jump on and talk to me quickly? What's up, Miko? I said, what? Hi, can I have you on my interview show? Miko, of course. When would you like me for your interview show? What day is it filmed? If it's not Thursday, we can figure it out. If it's Thursday, there's no way. Ever, for the rest of time. Thursday is the most brutal day for me.
Eons ago, in a land...
But... like a few weeks from now, but I got to start the process soon because I make stuff per streamer now. Yes, Miko, we will figure out a day. Okay. So if you want to do it, we'll do it. You know me. No VOD for the stream. I got to figure out how to turn them back on. I don't know. Pogu! I'm going to inflate your text message. Pogu. Pog. Pog. All right. Guys, I'm going to keep it $1.50 with some change. This is my second stream of the day. I streamed for I streamed for 7 hours today.
Pod racing.
Now this is pod racing. So I'm going to call it. I'm a little tired. I was hungover today. I hope I gave you the entertainment you need. I'm going to send you over to Lord Kirk. I hope you give him the same respect and love you give me. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope I entertained you. It is my passion in life to entertain. Don't worry, we'll have a new reaction meta soon.
Yeah, wow, that's for a cool.
I'm just taking a little time off while I figure out these DMCAs that I think are fake. But it's been a wonderful evening. I've had a great time. I love entertaining you. It's my favorite part of my life. Go be gentle, people, for Lord Kirk. I'll be back, same bat time, same bat place tomorrow. We got a big show Thursday. I'll miss you till then. Stay dangerous. Have a wonderful evening. And good night, y'all. Is there going to be a VOD of this? I think there will be. Everybody have a good night, and I'll see you soon.